I thought I got, but I didn't. It just kicked me.
He can come back if he wants.
Yeah, he can come back. I
Like the
promise.
fact of the
No, I
matter
didn't get
is,
got. It just kicked me.
the fact of the matter is, I'm sure Damien didn't go fucking tell him that he comes out here running his fucking mouth about people and fucking says for people to come to him, da 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 da. When they come
It
to
was
him,
weird.
they fucking he sends his little goons to fucking attack him and dog him and talk all over their shit. I mean, I get it. It's the boy's fucking shock and
Thank
awe
you.
value. It's how he's making his fucking paper. But, however, don't fucking sit here and just deny everything all the time. If you fucking say something, you say it. Just be about it.
He really did. I guess he was trying to understand about the skin color thing. I tried to explain it. It just kicked me. I don't know why.
It was
Oh,
probably for the
wait a
best.
minute, wait a minute. He said that they got a different daddy. Them boys is younger than him.
What?
His brothers are younger than him. Kenneth, the dad, he's 40.
Yeah, he just said he was 40.
And he said that the woman's sons
I know they
that are
are.
mentioned are from a different father, but they got the same mama, but yet they younger than him. What? What?
Oh my.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, okay, if you're raised and you have fucking black people in your family, if it's acceptable for all of y'all, then okay, so be it. However,
He also did say that Damien was 20
he's 23.
and he's 23. It ain't got nothing to do. I don't care about the charges. It's not about the charges. It's just
Who's
this.
It's
Oh
just
yeah.
showing when you do go to jail or any type of lockup, you do get asked what's your race. That goes for any state, you guys. Any
For the
state.
ones that was in here to report, I didn't get banned, clearly because I wouldn't be right back. It just kicked me for whatever reason. But y'all could keep trying.
But the fact of the matter is the guy is out here calling people out for the same crazy type of shit that he's said and done. The fact of the matter is, don't be a fucking hypocrite. And the fact of the matter is, stand on what you fucking said and stand on what you defended with the pedophile shit with your friend, okay? So I don't know who the fuck you think you are calling anybody out, right? When you fucking do the same shit, if not worse. Perez, okay, Perez, I think it's all fucked up. But you said a lot worse. You're defending a lot worse. Be so fucking for real.
I mean, I get that, Bernadette, but clearly you can look at this man and he's white.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, and this is the thing. I mean, and maybe that's due his mom because she's raised him or whatever, right? However,
I about fell out my bed when he said he was black last night. I swear to God. Thank you, Miss Karen. Looks like Kenny. She is his stepmom, is what some, I don't know.
yes, that's what I'm saying. It's not his mama.
Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Karen. I don't know. I don't. Somebody was saying that the blackest tar video is when he roasted Lala. Is that true? Okay, so I'm gonna keep listening. I wasn't listening because the little mouthy boy, I couldn't hear nothing.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna
That
keep
dude's
listening.
mama.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass, fuck you. All I do is I give get on this fucking camera and I speak how a normal person in real life speaks, bro. I don't do this facade, and you should be grateful for about that. So just because you don't like me, that's cool. I don't expect everybody to love me. But something I can tell you is you gotta respect the fucking hustle. You gotta respect the hustle. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing shit nobody else is doing, and that's keeping it a buck with y'all. I don't care about these battles. I don't care about this money, man. People gonna throw gifts when they want to throw gifts, whether there's a 5-minute timer or not, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not on this bitch to get rich. I'm on this bitch to leave an impact, bro. No, you're not. Leave an impact. That's all I'm here for. So I don't care who you friends with. I don't care who gonna sit on their porch and smoke a Marlboro Red talking about let them dog walk me. Bitch, it's done. Fucking weirdo. And before y'all ever get mad, bro, I came from black descent. Half my family's black, all right? I look really fucking white. I get that. But I promise you, all my family, my grandma black as tar, bro. My uncle's black as tar. My baby brother black as tar. Don't play with me, bro.
Okay, so it wasn't the dad that was black as tar. It was the baby brother. The pasty white one I just showed you in the picture. I'm assuming that's who he's talking about. The grandmother, what else was it? Grandma, uncle, and baby brother. It was grandma, uncle, and baby brother. So I was wrong about the dad. I swear he did too. I swear he did too. But I'm not going to keep looking.
I would never. Lord. Say less. Tell that ratchet ass, smoking ass, crack.
Right.
So, bro, that I just can't do.
Zero. Y'all want? Let me see.
$10 and you make like 40-50% of it. What'd you say? It's $10 and you make like 40. No. I was talking to Emma. That's the Skittle hair girl. Oh, hey Emma. It looked like a donut. A lot of people judging me. It looked like a donut in my corner. Right? No, do not. Right? I told you I don't do this social media shit. I don't know what this stuff means.
Yeah, it looks like
They just call me a goat. I'm the goat. And then they were like, they said it doesn't make sense because your brothers are younger than you. So how the fuck does that work? I was like, I don't know. Maybe Rita and Grandpa split up.
Why didn't you talk about Annette?
Have some kids. They got back together. I don't know. It almost lines the fuck up. I don't. I
truly don't give a fuck about your family tree. Tell me you're white.
Just like I said,
Tristan's 30. So Tristan's 30 years old.
And that was pretty wild.
So
I just thought I'd come back
10 years into the marriage,
I was gonna type it.
If y'all got different daddies, she cheated on your daddy.
They just scroll by so fast.
With Tristan's daddy.
They try to pin the ones that I need.
Or is it that his mom is actually named Annette Moyer, Annette Faye Moyer?
I mean, you've been here for a solid like 3 minutes. Who is white? Made a solid $15. So hell yeah. Kind of makes me feel like a prostitute or something.
And then had another one. Miss Rita had another one 2 years later. Who was 28.
Yeah, damn. Damn. Yeah, I've seen me naked. No, we ain't doing that.
Was he?
I hate having a mirror in the bathroom.
That's just crazy as fuck, dude.
Yo, the one here's like a stand-up mirror on the back of the fucking door. Have you ever took a shit and looked at yourself in the mirror? That's horrible.
Sister,
listen. No. That's horrible.
And yeah, he must have had him at age 17. D, thank you.
But look, I mean, the fact of the matter is this:
I don't want to be scrambling and shit and look at
his mama is Rita,
that's why I'm trying
and his daddy is not the same daddy as the brother's daddy, then that means that his mama had 2 kids cheating on his daddy while he was 10 and 12 years old.
We ain't got to split them now.
Makes sense.
Man. I don't know, man.
You know?
But the mirrors, dude. Mirrors in the bathroom be fucked up. You got to take them out.
F. Moyer, who is also listed as a parent
his brother, not
for Kenneth,
I'm not
is white.
You see my picture. I don't know if there's I don't even know social media enough. I don't even know what the fuck the donut was, okay? You think I can flip pictures around and change shit? Bro, I tell you what. Look, they know I
Did
got
Joey hear the daddy? Yeah. Yeah, we already said, when we were talking about it, we already said it earlier.
While you're there, but
this man would have been 17.
Like, I won't be here tomorrow.
Look, which means Miss Annette would have had to been 17 when he was born, too.
Because he show up.
Sent me a photo.
She's 57.
We got locked up in Louisa, bro. I bet somebody knows him. I gotta ask.
Yeah, lots of people know me. Ask around.
First person to hit up.
Did you find anything about a sister?
First person to hit up, bro. It sounds great.
For him.
Michael.
The only thing they said, only thing you'd be talking about is a sister you don't like. Hold on, I'm looking. That would be the grandma, right?
Which one?
This one.
That's Rita. That's Rita Johnson.
The one that the one black woman married into the family?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's married to he says is his mama, yet his brothers that don't have the same daddy are 10 and 12 years younger than him.
He said he don't have a relationship or speak to his dad/stepmom.
Who said that?
He said in trains, I believe he don't have a relationship or speak to his dad/stepmom. Marriage licenses are public, by the way, somebody just said.
I don't know if that's true in Virginia.
I hate it when it does this.
Look, they become public 25 years after the date of the marriage. So if that's
I don't know anybody on mom's side. Like, at all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because they're all fucking crazy and half of them's dead.
No, it's like at 10 o'clock it tells me to go to bed. And I probably should, but...
It's fair.
But like,
they expect it to be a real easy, like, family suburban tree.
So I guess what they're thinking is like,
Haley
if it's your
Moyer
family, you should know them or have contact. And I'm like, it's just, I don't know what families y'all grew up in, but this ain't.
Yeah, no.
Our family's not that. Our family's not that.
Our
family's not
I
that.
do work tomorrow.
I'm not even gonna call it that. It's just, it's a fucked up tree.
People like
does it
smoking, drinking, fucking, and everybody else popped out with kids, and everybody love this.
Yeah, and like
split up, get back together.
I think everybody's got. got multiple baby mamas. They got multiple baby daddies. They got, this person. There's people that call people family that's in my family that I'm like, y'all ain't family. Yeah, there's just so much going on.
And everybody's gonna have a different view. I don't give a fuck if my half sibling is black and I am white. That does not give me the right to be running around using a racial slur. That's how I feel. If somebody is married into your family, I disagree. Some people may feel that way. I don't.
I'm just saying he can't.
He does. Listen, he does.
Look how hard she laughed in the background at that. That was a little rude, bro.
I don't talk to anybody.
And to be running around telling somebody else what else to say, like he's extremely hypocritical.
He just disappeared like that. You can't.
Yeah, that's cool. I gotta go anyways, man. It's 10 o'clock.
All right, bro. I drop you. All right. Good night.
I have addressed it. Penny, I've told her my feelings on it. Doesn't mean that she's gonna stop what she does.
That was probably Isabella. All right, bro. We catch you.
Oh God.
I know that's right.
I don't think they understand how bad a family tree can get.
They still don't believe that the clips of Dane aren't me.
No, bro, they said something, and I was going to call them out on it, but Dad was doing his whole, really nice thing, so I didn't want to interrupt him too much. Bro, they were like, his name's Stephen Shipley. Is he even actually part of their family?
That's not what was said.
That's what they told him. They were like, your son is a Shipley.
Yeah.
And Dad was like, yeah, that's his name, but he's most definitely a Moyer, my guy. Fucking adopted. We got a fucked up family tree. I don't know how to tell you that. Like,
look, I got a severely fucked up family tree, but I know my blood grandma, my blood mama. I know what fucking color they are.
What are you gonna say? I'm mixed? No, like what? Like
I just went to jail for the first time. You thought I was caring about what the fuck they perceived me as?
Hell, I mean, shit. I would say I'm white too.
You are.
That shit's crazy, bro. She's watching you. So let me explain everything that I did. All right, I have it on video recording that I proved that the video.
I have to
was
hold her
AI.
accountable again.
See, the reason when y'all put it through
RT,
the audio,
you shouldn't say the N
So
word.
check this
there's
out.
English normal music on it.
Is it going to
check
stop
this
you that
out.
I said that,
Regular
RT?
good music on
Hey.
it. Take that music out
Check this
yourself.
out.
Take it out, then put it through an AI verifier.
Yep.
I
Let's
did
do it
on
right here.
live, and I'll do it again
Hold
for
on.
you.
We can do it right here.
It's not that honestly.
I am always going to sing my Gen X 90s rap lyrics, and if Snoop Dogg has a problem with it, he can come tell me. You sit your little white ass the fuck down. You're not going to tell Gen X not to sing their fucking rap lyrics, bitches.
Look, I've got it right here. Screen recorded. Put into, and this one says 75% that it's him, not AI. And a screen recording.
Get banned, but he was dealing with big streamers with big allegations. Now, with that being said, those clips are not me.
Honestly, I don't really
compare our voices. I don't know why y'all are running with the fact that those clips are me. They are not me. Okay?
Dude,
Now,
you're
moving
so
on,
fucking
I don't know how
thick.
much more to prove to you other than my father just got on a fucking TikTok live for you to show you or tell you he has no reason to lie. He has no reason to get up here.
What he didn't tell me. What did he tell me?
I could have told you that without.
He said that's mom. That's what he said.
People
that's
have
mom.
gotten married. People have different baby daddies.
His mom?
People have like split up and shit.
Kenneth's
It just
mom.
is what it is.
That's what he was saying. That Rita is his mama.
That black woman is 100% my grandmother and 100% her or his mother. Guy is 100% our granddad and his dad.
But Guy is not
Gavin and
Tristan's
Tristan were
dad.
born by a different dad because the grandparents.
But he
split
wouldn't
up.
agree that it was his birth
They had
mom,
different
right?
babies, got back together.
Oh, now they
It's
split
just how
up.
shitty
So
families work.
when she split up with the white dude, she started having black babies.
With that being said, I think that clears up just about fucking everything.
Nah, you full of shit, dude. Still. Split up with the white dude, she started having black babies.
With that being said,
You're full of shit, dude. You're so full of shit.
Fucking everything.
Hey, who's Annette Moyer? Who's Annette?
All right.
Who's Guy Moyer's previous
How do I
wife?
prove anything more than I already have?
Look, come on back and listen some more.
He wouldn't.
Who's Annette Faye Moyer, buddy?
The people who matter.
Is that your daddy's real mama?
I don't care about what
Is that your daddy's real mama?
thinks of me, guys. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. If they want to keep canceling me day in day out, stream my screen and say I'm the villain in
His dad's aunt. That's what somebody said. His dad's aunt.
She was married to Guy Moyer,
It's never gonna happen.
which is his daddy.
I said the N-word and you touch kids on paper. Get the fuck out.
It's a no contact charge, you idiot. So that's a lie. Also,
anything else we gotta explain? Does it? That clears up the N-word.
You
Nah,
like to
it ain't
tickle
cleared
kids'
up.
nuts too.
It ain't cleared up, dude. You is a fucking piece of shit white boy that thinks you get to say the N-word because
He said Guy's sister.
It is not Guy's sister. It is not Guy's sister.
And I never would fucking straight up lie and say they're black as tar. And I like how you try to cut that clip. I say I'm black. I'm literally mixed. It's because
Did I not
my
just
heritage
play
is
it?
black. But you want to take it insanely literal, like I was
Played
saying.
the whole fucking thing.
Did I not just play him saying that the uncle, grandmother, and brother were black as tar?
So I never said that. You'll never be able.
The
to
dad was wrong. I was wrong on the dad.
Acting like you will.
But I swear I think he said that too. It's just a different clip.
From that, anything
You
else?
didn't hear it? Would you like?
No, I think you covered a lot.
Would you like me to play it?
Brother, yeah, my baby brother's black as hell, but that's from my mom's side with a different dad. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I just say it because that's my family, but everybody else has something to do with me, uncles and grandmother included.
So I'm gonna say typically the ones that matter, like
yesterday.
let me just shut up. Is it this one? Whose page did I find it on? It was on RT's. Hold on.
Somebody finally said something about the snap on the hoodie, bro. I know. In this bitch, I don't care how big you are, how popular you are. I only got 26,000. Ain't nothing to be scared of, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm coming after everybody in this bitch. If you got a problem with it, just say something. Let's do it. Let's get active. And for every fucking guy I come after that want to do that whole, oh, but in real life, bitch, come see me. Fucking weirdo. Damien so corny. Damien so corny. All he does is yell into my Damien so corny. Bitch, fuck you, bro. Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass fuck you. All I do is I get on this fucking camera and I speak how a normal person in real life speaks, bro. I don't do this facade, and you should be grateful for about that. So just because you don't like me, that's cool. I don't expect everybody to love me. But something I can tell you is you gotta respect the fucking hustle. You gotta respect the hustle. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing shit nobody else is doing, and that's keeping it a buck with y'all. I don't care about these battles. I don't care about this money, man. People gonna throw gifts when they want to throw gifts, whether there's a 5-minute timer or not, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not on this bitch to get rich. I'm on this bitch to leave an impact, bro. Leave an impact. That's all I'm here for. So I don't care who you friends with. I don't care who gonna sit on their porch and smoke a Marlboro Red talking about let them dog walk me. Bitch, it's done. Fucking weirdo. And before y'all ever get mad, bro, I came from black descent. Half my family's black, all right? I look really fucking white. I get that. But I promise you, all my family, my grandma black as tar, bro. My uncle's black as tar. My baby brother black as tar. Don't play with me, bro. Thank God somebody finally said something about the snap on the hoodie, bro. I know, right? I did this so they thought I really had a job. God damn it. God forbid. So I talk your shit.
Did I not say the brother? He shouldn't. He shouldn't. So do again, I'll say this for me. You and I may feel differently. If I had a half sibling that was mixed, that does not give me the right to run around saying the N-word. If I'm walking around pasty white as fuck because I got a half sibling, that does not give me the right to say the N-word. You may feel differently. I don't give a fuck if it was his goddamn 7th brother. It don't give him the right. That's how I feel. So what was the point? I don't even know what the point of bringing the dad and the brother in. I have no clue. I am, Kate. I'm about to blow it right now, here in just a minute. I'm going to gag right on it. And what you gonna do about it? Just like that. You ought to learn you something. I think they were trying to prove that the dad's mom, Damien's grandma, is colored.
But it's not. It is what it is. Who fucking cares?
They didn't prove nothing. No, it's not mine. Well, I was more concerned with the fact that he's hanging around with people talking about tickling children's nuts. That's what I was concerned about. But he's not. He's not what? He did.
What?
I don't know what you mean there, friend. He literally said that it was him playing a game. We had a whole conversation about it. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you missed it. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm still gonna be up here and do me.
But I did.
Just in case you didn't know.
And the truth is, what he was doing in
He
content,
is, Chase. He is.
it would get views.
He sure is. And you know what the whole point of me saying anything is? Is whoever the fuck that was. Because my husband's on the list because of some words. You could be too. That person could be too. The other clipping of him talking about other shit, he could be too.
People wanted to see what he has done. I was the one to post it. Okay.
Could be too.
I, in my personal opinion, I know he was doing right. If y'all don't believe that, y'all don't believe that. But I know he was.
So you should probably look it up, or not just listen to people that dislike me. He texted somebody, "You can suck my duh," and I bet you've done the same thing.
Do you wanna get it?
I bet you've done the same thing. You could be too. He texted somebody, "You can suck my duh," and I bet you've done the same thing. If you're me, I bet you've done the same thing. You could be too. He texted.
So, like I said, do you want to co-host? Like you
left earlier. What do I need to co-host for? I allowed him in here.
This is kind of childish. So, like I said, do you want to co-host?
You left.
Like
you left earlier. What do I need to co-host for? I allowed him in here.
This is kind of childish. So, like I said, do you want to co-host?
You left.
Like, I'll join back.
Oh my.
I'll join back. I don't care.
For what?
I'm on the way on my alt account. I know. That's the only way you'll talk to me. It's on your terms, so you can mute me.
Ain't nobody mute you the last time.
Now, and when they were muting the brother, I asked them to stop because I don't like that.
So you can mute me. Love y'all.
Ain't nobody mute you the last time.
Now, and when they were muting the brother, I asked them to stop because I don't like that.
So you can mute me. Love y'all. Ain't nobody mute you the last time.
Now, and when they were muting the brother, I asked them to stop because I don't like that.
So you can mute me. Love y'all. Ain't nobody mute you.
Why is that repeating?
Because he's listening.
No, it's repeating over and over and over.
Can I help you again? So it's okay for you to listen to people and talk your shit, but nobody else can do that? Because we're a better detective than you then? I don't know. Who we mute? Who did I mute? It surely wasn't you. Oh no, that's right, RT.
Hi, I'm back.
Okay.
So you had questions that I wanted to respond to. So I left last time because we were getting nowhere. It was insanely unproductive. Throughout me leaving, I got my family in boxes so they could tell, so you could hear from more than just me. Even my father, who doesn't do TikTok, has a whole business. He has no reason to lie to either of y'all. He has a reputation to uphold. So him lying about that would be crazy. I then proved, and I'll prove it to you guys if you don't want to believe it, that first clip is indeed AI. Third of all, I also I responded about the whole gaming clips and then the whole N-word thing, which by the way, you don't have a clip of me saying the N-word on camera. I've been very transparent with my community. I do say it off camera in my own time, but I guarantee you couldn't even pull a time that I said it off camera. So you're really trying to make it this big thing that it's just genuinely not.
I believe you made it that big thing last night when somebody said it. If you don't say it on camera or off, then what the fuck was the point in screaming that you're black and you can say it?
Well, I don't join boxes literally saying, bitch, I'm black, just to let you know I say the N-word. I'm not going to say that. But what I did do was I was already heated, bro. You got to remember at this point, he had already F-slurred my homie. At that point, I'm heated.
Look, so, I'm gonna clarify. I do not agree. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. There you go. The same page. Now, with that being said, I'm going to address it when you address it. I'm not going to lie to you. I do say the N-word in my own time. But the reason why I'm so upfront is because I'm not going to sit here and lie and wait till it comes to light. But I'm positive that you cannot show me a clip or even in Discord, a screen recording of me saying the N-word. You just can't do it. So I don't say it the way you think I say it, but I'm not going to lie to you and say I don't. But with that being said, if you ask for the reason why I do so, it's because I have black heritage. And I did my best to prove that.
And we're going to feel differently about it. So that means if my family member, half brother is black, that means I can say it. And I just don't feel like that. And I'm allowed to feel how I feel.
But there's no half.
Look,
that's the difference.
Look, so
I agree. I mean, like, oh, okay. To be fair, listen, I'm gonna let you know how I feel. The way that I was taught and raised by my black family, like I keep saying that, like I'm not with them, but the way I was like raised by my family is it like they said, don't let it. You'll never catch me saying anything about like somebody just saying a soft A. I just can't. A hard R is completely different. I'll call people out about that regardless if you're saying it in a derogatory way. I don't care what color you are. I think that's vile. But a soft A, there's so many people, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, that grow up in the hoods and fight the same fucking fight that African
I'm from
Americans fight.
Richmond, homie. You ain't got to tell me.
So, but then you should understand that people can grow up in the
But
hood.
I still listen. I do, but I try to be
Let me finish that.
respectful.
Let me finish that.
I'm respectful, and I don't try to hurt nobody's feelings.
Let me finish that. Not that inherently makes it okay, but the people that they hang around and they grew up around allow them to do so. So I'm not going to challenge your upbringing by telling you what you can and cannot say if the people that you eat, feed, clothe, and everybody around you says you can because you're one of them. I'm not going to be the person to tell you to take away that I don't know, that ability to do so. That's just not who I am. Now, a hard art, completely different. That's why I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's a big thing. I understand some people may feel a different way, but that is not a fight that I'm going to pick. I'm not going to pick that fight.
I mean, but that to me, man, that's kind of contradictory, though, with you saying it. With you saying that you're not going to pick that fight with somebody, even if they're white as fucking snow, because they grew up saying it, they're allowed to say it, right? But yet you had to, when you're heated, whatever, and I guess I could chalk a little bit up to that, that you had to make it a blatant point to say that you were black to justify it.
Okay, we keep saying black like I didn't say I was mixed.
Right, I mixed black.
No, you said, hold on.
I said I was black, and then I said I was mixed. I understand, but you keep calling the clip it black.
But regardless, that's semantics. It doesn't fucking matter.
That
doesn't fucking matter.
Well,
the point is, though, that shouldn't be, if your stance is that you don't care if somebody's white as snow with the fucking soft A, that if they grew up and they're allowed to say it and that's how their people raised them, then so be it. Then that shouldn't be your...
No, if I wanted to be a typical TikTok streamer, my guy, and y'all really hate this because a lot of people don't like me for this reason, I could have gotten in all of these boxes and been like, nope, never said it. And y'all could never prove different. I could have been like, nope, never said it. Like if when she called me out for saying the N-word, I'd be like, nope, never said it. But I would be lying.
I don't disagree. And that's not what I'm saying.
That's phony. That's fugazi. That's what rich white people do. I'm not cool with that. So like what I'm telling you is I know if this really hurts your feelings, my guy, if the N-word hurts your feelings that bad about me saying it, if this situation, because in my personal opinion, an F-slur and the soft A N-word have two completely different contexts with two completely different like descriptions behind them. Some can be used, like, I just don't think the F-slur is ever used in a friendly way. But you can't say that the African-American community hasn't changed the soft A word. It just is what it is. Now, I can also be that guy that, like, I could have gotten up here and been like, y'all are fucking white. Who are you to tell people what they can and cannot say? You don't come from our background. But I'm not doing that. I'm allowing you to express your feelings. But catch anybody else, bro. They're going to call you out about being white, and who the fuck are you?
So
I'm not saying what you can or can't say. I'm speaking my opinion on it.
Yeah,
so let me ask this.
You called me out as if it was wrong in your own morals.
Let me clarify.
I do, because I've listened to you talk about how black you are, and it seems that you're pretty white.
Look,
I do look white. I look white as fuck. I agree.
I mean, so even in court. So listen, like when you get locked up, like they can't just assume your race.
I was never, on everything I love, I was never asked what color I was. On everything I love.
Look, I really,
and also, even if I was, wasn't your boy locked up in Louisa?
He was.
They never asked you what color you was. I know people that work out in those jails. Stop it. I know people that work in those jails. Like, I know people that work at Fluvanna prison. Nobody asked this shit. Like, it just doesn't happen. But let me explain something to you. It was my first time getting locked up. I just pulled a pew-pew on a security guard. I got adrenaline rushed out my ass. When somebody asks me what color I am, I'll always tell you white off rip. I don't feel like
you know why they don't ask you in the jails? Because they go off your fucking identification, which DMV does.
Right, and exactly, and identify.
DMV does ask you.
But do you think genuinely, like, this is the argument I always
look? I really don't care. Like, the point of the matter is this is where I'm at with it. Okay, and this is how I kind of feel about it. So, again, the semantics of if you are, if you aren't, if Rita's your grandmother, or if someone else is your grandmother or whatever, right? None of that shit really fucking matters. The point that matters is the fact that if you're saying that you don't care if somebody's white as snow and they say the soft A, then there's no point in making such a big deal about your ethnicity to fucking justify it if that's what you stand on.
Bro, it's a case-by-case scenario, dog, because I'm sure if you see somebody that grew up in the fucking hills of Beverly Hills, dog, I'm sure I would say something. So it's a case-by-case. But with that being said, you cannot argue the fact that the soft A has literally a different meaning than what it did 30 years ago. The soft A wasn't even a thing back then as far as I'm aware. It was all hard R's. So with that being said, it has changed. It's mutated.
I don't disagree. However,
but that's why I said I'm not picking that fight because, like, I mean, sure, at some point I might if it's just blatant racism. Like if Gutter got online, bro, just throwing out A's, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Because he's never done it before, and all of a sudden, you're like, it's all about context. But with that being said, it's not like anybody can say it, blah, 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 blah. I'm just not going to put my full fucking fledged content or opinion into Soft A. I'm just not doing it, man.
And I'm not going to tell you to do so. The only thing that I was saying with that is if it doesn't really matter that much to you, then there's no point in arguing the ethnicity part. So, but also number two, if you want to know,
I understand that. Well, no, because I'm grown enough to understand that it may hurt other people's feelings. I'm grown enough to explain myself, but I'm not going to sit here and say I feel the same. But I will explain it to you because I do understand that it gets under people's skins. It's a very slippery slope.
Well, let me explain to you just a small amount of why I don't say it and why, and it's not because I'm white. Okay. That's not why I don't say it. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that the only grandfather I ever knew, he is not my blood grandfather. Okay. He is not my blood grandfather at all. But the only grandfather I never knew was Willard Fleming, and he was a black man. And he was married to my grandmother for years and years and years.
Because mine's prettier.
And my grandfather was very adamant that no way, shape, or form did you use that word, that you don't give any weight to that word, that you don't call your friends that word with endearment, that you don't do it, that it was a word that was created regardless of the pronunciation of it.
I feel you. I'm just letting you know that my black family saw me different.
I get it. However, it would be, it's two different things of being raised yet by the same ethnicity. I spent a lot of time with my grandmother and my grandfather. A lot of time. That's the hell. I think I'm the only, other than my sister, I think I'm the only one in my generation that doesn't have mixed kids. The only one. All of my cousins do. My aunts do. And of course, some of them say it, right? But however, it's been instilled in me. And my thing is, the ethnicity part of it for me doesn't really fucking matter. Not at all. It really doesn't. But it's just the way that I was raised by him. And that's completely different. And I've been through some shit. I've done some shit. And I'm not going to say I've never said it, right? I'm not going to say that. I would be a fucking liar if I told you that I grew up around all the fucking black people I grew up around. And I fucking went to city schools when I got older. And that was my predominant fucking friends when I went to the schools. So I will never fucking sit and lie and say that I didn't. However, as an adult, and I look back, there's so many other terms of endearment that I can call my friends that don't carry the weight of that word, regardless of if it's changed or not.
Dog, I hear you. I do. I'm just saying, different families, different stories, different teachings. And just because you're taught something doesn't always make it right. But in this scenario, it's different, bro. So I get it. And like I say, hey, bro, if y'all want to cancel me over this and talk about it every day.
So I think that you got it. I think that you got it wrong. Like, you probably didn't have no clue. We've been listening to you for 2 days. I really dislike Lala. So that's how we found you. I didn't have no idea who you were. Somebody told me that so-and-so was live popping off about Lala. So here I go trying to find it. I've been listening.
But it almost sounds like, which, by the way, the clip that you sent me, unless if somebody sent it straight to Joey, it shows that Joey sent it in the group chat. The managers.
It was sent to me, and then I sent it in the group chat.
Look, I'm just letting you know. It looks like from an outside perspective, I'm gonna let you know what it looks like from everybody else, like that isn't on your team. It looks like y'all are mad. I'm just saying this. It looks like y'all are mad because I called out somebody that y'all like. Maybe I don't know if it's
I don't even like Perez. That's what I was trying to tell you. I've been rooting you on this whole time, and then I hear this, and I'm like, well, that's kind of hypocritical.
So the only thing that
my friend comes to you. And y'all attacked her. Like, you always say, come to me, come to me.
This is okay. Do y'all have businesses? What do y'all do?
I have a business, yes.
Okay, what do you, let's say you're a mechanic. Are you fond of cars? Okay.
I mean, I am, but I'm not a mechanic.
Okay, let's say you are. Okay, you're going to role play because I gave the same analogy to my dad because I heard you say that, like, I was rude to them, blah, 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 blah. So imagine that you have insanely loyal customers, right? And somebody goes into your Google comments, right, on your Google page, and they go into your reviews and they leave a review with a car that is factually, you never worked on it. And it's broke down, and they said, "How could you support this shit? He's disgusting. He sucks at his job. Whatever."
Hold on. That's not what was said, dude.
They were like, "How can you support this? This is disgusting."
Hey, just hold on.
I'm gonna put it back up.
That's what she said. She said, "How can you support this? This is disgusting." Yeah. How can someone call out other creators? Blah 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 blah.
Can you explain this? Because this behavior is disgusting, and the behavior in that clip is
disgusting.
So
do you not agree there?
So if you as a person that says come to me, see this, why would you allow people to attack them instead of be like, hey, hold up, guys, I think they're misinformed. Let's talk to them. Let's try to get it figured out.
That's that's the problem is because you got to realize not everybody on the internet's going to be that chill. You got to realize where that analogy was going. Imagine they said that in your Google comments. One, it would piss you off because it's fucking fabricated and a lie. You've never worked on that car. And second of all, your customers would be pissed off because you have never done them wrong. So somebody just ill advising your brand, your market in a public space, you're going to get pissed. They're going to get pissed. Everybody's going to get pissed. So first of all, that's a bad place to do it. Say I'm all for open dialogue, but you can't expect open dialogue without a little bit of hatred. It just kind of comes with the job, whether you like me or not.
Well, you should be able to expect open dialogue with the person that is saying.
Well, when everybody told her it was fake, she didn't want to accept that and just kept on going.
I mean,
made a post.
Did you decide anything? Did you say like anything?
I was one of the first people to. I was one of the first people to respond and say that's clearly fake.
Okay. Now, also, I want to tell you that you can put this thing in an AI generator. You can look it up, and depending on which one, you're going to get different fucking readings, and you're going to get different readings each time. Like you're claiming.
I agree with you. But something my chat thought about that I did not think about. I know damn well you didn't think about. We took the video and we took the music out of it. It is just raw audio. So
did I.
Okay. Every single AI generator I put it through 3 on stream. Every single one has said it's 1% real. Every single one. So
I have one right here that's saying it's 75%, and another one saying it's 98% real. Like that's what I'm telling you.
So then, okay. So then, show me that real quick, and then play the file that you put in.
Actually, the recording has the file in it. So now when you remove vocals, right? I mean, when you remove the song, the music to it, you're extracting just the vocals.
Correct. Editing and AI is two completely different things, though. So don't make that argument.
Absolutely. But you're going to have there are words in that song, correct?
What? Yeah.
Okay, so those are still going to come through as vocals if you only extract vocals.
No, they listen.
You extract a voice, which is a vocal. That's what it's going to extract. If there's words that are spoken, it's going to be extracted.
It only extracts my voice, though. It is literally all recorded.
No, it doesn't.
What do
you have to clip it for it to do that,
brother? I'm telling you, we have the videos. It's all in my video.
Just let me show you.
Okay.
That honestly, I don't really mind child pornographic shit. It's not that bad compared to other things.
Still has the words, but the music is gone because it extracts a voice. It extracts the voices.
So now
it does not differentiate between the two voices.
All right, I'm gonna challenge you. Is that on your computer or on your phone?
It's on my computer and my phone.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. Take that video, edit it to where that song isn't left in the background.
Well,
cut it short. Cut it short. Just stop.
But if you
Stop.
edit it and then put it through a generator, it's going to show
editing.
AI.
No, it's not, because editing. No, it's not. No, listen, just hear me out. I promise you, I'm smart. I'm a full front end dev. I was learning full stack. I got you here. I promise you, I'm not stupid. Editing and AI are two completely different things. I promise you, it does not pop up. Because do me a favor. Actually, you know what? Do me a favor. Take a video right now that you took outside with your voice in it, cut it in half by editing it, put it in the same generator. You'll get the exact same fucking score. Editing does not affect AI generation. It will never affect it. That's not how code is written. It's just not.
So, again, let me ask you why one would say that it's real and one not then.
Okay. The only thing that I can tell you is yours may say it's real because there's still, I don't know, song left in it. That's my only idea. What I can tell you, though, is I did the full process on stream because I knew
it should be able to pick up if it's an AI voice, no matter if it's sung or spoken, that would be picked up.
No, the music. Okay, listen, the music
So
at
if
the
you put
end.
AI music in it, you don't think like
When you put AI music on TikTok, it gives you the disclaimer at the bottom that it says AI generated music because it can pick that up.
I don't think the music was AI. The music was normal. It was over top of the audio. And I'm saying with you leaving it at the end of that clip, the AI generator, it's doing that 78% because I don't know. It still has real music. That's a real thing. That's not AI
So
generated.
you say editing it doesn't do anything, right?
so I just
So
want,
if I trim
hold on,
that
I wanna-
video to get rid of that,
I want to prove. Listen, Morgan. Neither one of us knew who this guy was.
Not at all.
2 days ago,
and that's
that's where we found him. 2 days ago,
and that video, and you know this as well.
it was posted months ago.
4 months ago. 4 months ago.
Correct.
I did not make this.
This is not us.
I did not
No,
make this.
I agree. I fought for you on that. I said it was not Joey. For a
Your
second,
mama's Delulu and should have swallowed you, girl. She should have swallowed.
Regardless, I don't feel like going back through this, man. We're beating a fucking dead horse. If you think it's real, you think it's real. At the end of the day,
Look, so all I want to say is that if it was real, like, just
if it's real,
that would be fucking wrong, right? That would be wrong, right?
Brother,
you stand on that.
Yes, if it's real, I genuinely deserve to lose my platform. I deserve to lose
I'm
all
not.
of my followers.
Look.
No, that's
I will
my
agree. I'm going to agree.
That I just thought it was hypocritical of what you were calling out.
No, it is that deep. I'm not playing with kids like that. It is that deep. In my
agree with
personal
one
morals.
thing.
Listen, hang on. Let me finish this. In my personal morals, I believe that if it was genuinely real and I had said that or whatever the fuck it may happen, I genuinely hope a lot of people stop following me. I deserve to be called out for that. I deserve to lose a lot of my support and a lot of respect from a lot of people. I fucking agree. I think that shit is horrific. Somebody saying that CP is not as serious as other things. I mean,
I agree.
I couldn't even find an argument for that. Like, I don't know why I would say something like that. So I agree. If it is real, that's fucking vile. Absolutely fucking vile.
So I'm going to say that I did hear someone in your live earlier say something that when they were...
Hold on. Anybody telling me to shut up? This is my live, and we can speak. I feel like we're having a pretty good dialect. There may be some little bit over, but you're not going to tell me to shut the fuck up. And every single one, I'm muting. So don't tell me to be quiet.
So what I'm going to say is I heard somebody say something earlier, and I was just kind of processing and thinking about it, right? And they were like trying to figure out where this came from, because clearly it was 4 months ago. Another hater that you have, whatever. Like I said, I've been very adamant about that was not posted on your page. I don't know if you've heard me clarify that multiple times.
No, I agree. Yeah, no, I found the original. I found everything.
Okay. And I kept saying that was not posted on your page, that the AI generator that I've run it through says that it is a real voice. But you can, again, these are generators that are online. Unless you're paying the hundreds and hundreds of dollars for like the real good software, there's going to be discrepancies, mistakes, and false positives and false negatives with these online generators.
But that's enough proof, in my opinion, for it to be considered false. That's just how I feel. Because if we went to court, it wouldn't be admissible.
Yes, you're correct. Now, however, what I'm going to say is what I was listening to earlier is somebody was trying to like help you figure it out. They were thinking back over some time. They were thinking about some true crime stuff, and they were asking about the fact, which I didn't know that you did true crime at all, right?
Right.
They were asking, could that possibly be something that was taken out of context and something that you were discussing about true crime, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I'm like, not that it makes the statement correct, right, or fucking good at all, because it's not. It's fucking disgusting.
I agree.
but I could see how someone could clip just that to make it look whatever way that they want to.
But also,
Okay.
I would like to argue, we put it through, if you take the raw clip and you put it through an editing software that shows sounds, between the words, if I'm going to be honest or whatever, the beginning, there's dead silence. And then the words CP and shit, and then dead silence. And then the very next one. Audio clips never have dead silence.
Your friend tried to like show that earlier, but when he pulled up the generator, it showed a screen
My
recording.
friend that came up here earlier, Logan's an idiot. I don't know why he came to argue you. He's genuinely he's an idiot. He's horrible at arguing, but he loves me and I love him. You know what I'm saying?
What he showed, it clearly said screen recording, and I was like,
yeah,
that's the screen recording. You can't go off of that.
He's an idiot. Like, I literally have like I have proof. I had a lot of people on the back end put it through like a bunch of software. And again, I wanted proof. I was arguing against myself, right? I was sitting here like, okay, I could say this, but that's not enough for me. I wanted to prove it not only to myself, but to everybody else, right? Because I knew that it wasn't true. So we kept working and kept working. After we had figured out the AI thing, somebody had put it through like a clip editor or whatever the fuck, trying to figure something out. And it's dead silent. There's no little bit of line. There's no little bit of audio. And that is literally, I mean, Google it, man. That is one of the first signs that there are cuts in audio. So maybe it was mashed together. Maybe I like was talking about true crime.
There's about a million ways it can be made, even if it is.
That's why I spazzed the fuck out when y'all were so adamant that it was real, because I was like, guys, like I really don't think it is. So as soon as I left, I went to go prove that it wasn't as best as I could.
And again, like, you know, the type of person I am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but the type of person I am,
thank you, Jordan.
Regardless of what you think about what I'm labeled as, whatever, the fact of the matter is, number one, that happened 10 years later after a fucking law change. So for 10 years, I wasn't labeled as shit. Number two, regardless of it, all these people that you're going to hear on TikTok or anywhere else that are sitting here fucking calling out people and this and that, I stand for fucking kids more than any of them do, dude. I do not fucking play with it. I don't fucking joke with it. I fucking will actually, you know, there's been times where my wife has been in an argument and she has gotten very heated and somebody said something about our kids and then she's went to bite back, and you can literally hear me be like, no, leave, don't say shit about the people's kids. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I agree. And that's why I'm saying, like, when you guys came out the fucking gate, like I'm all for like.
But do you understand? Like, do you understand? So we've been listening to the whole Perez thing. We listened to you go off on Lala, and then we get this video. Like, I feel like you would feel the same way.
This is why I tell motherfuckers, and I get it. You want the clicks and views. I understand. I'm not saying that's bad. Me too. We all want clicks and views. We all want to expose the people that we find wrong. But this is why I tell people, man, if people would just have a fucking conversation with me,
but
like
the person that did, they got that. It's
they did it the wrong way, and you know they did it the wrong way. You know damn well they did it the wrong way. If you want to call me out, then call me. I'm open to dialogue. You could have came up in my box and played that shit in front of everyone. But regardless, it was done the wrong way, and that's why you get the response. My community loves me as your community loves you. If I came out and started talking,
so I want you to tell me what's wrong about it, because what was said is sick behavior and is disgusting. I don't feel like it was the wrong way. I feel like if you were coming to me about it, you would say the same thing.
Everybody responded immediately and said it was fake. Everybody. Okay. Nobody said, "Hey." Yes, nobody said, "Bitch, you're dumb. Why the fuck are you here?"
We said, then when she came back with the other two,
but what does that look like? What does that look like?
It's stuff that's said to her. It's stuff that was said to me, and it's very fucking vile shit behavior. And you didn't have any context with it, none. So it just looks like you and your friends are out there being fucking hypocrites. Disgusting. That's what your own videos look like.
Yep, I agree. But yeah, I agree. But with that being said, with like something I want to remind you is that she came in.
This to me, this is private. I don't know how you feel about this, but yes, but it's okay. Maybe not private, but a room that you can control.
It's a controlled environment.
Yes, exactly. It is a controlled environment. And
it's not.
I mean, kinda. You got to remember, there's 1,600 people in there, man. Banning takes a minute, so that's like me saying this TikTok live right now is controlled.
I'm sure you have mods.
Yes, technically, but if 700 people started spamming right now, you would have an issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure, it's controlled to an extent. Like, but regardless. what I'm saying is what does this look like? Somebody comes in, makes this big paragraph about how it's disgusting and like calling it out. Cool, whatever. Everybody tells you it's fake. You respond to absolutely nobody and just send another clip and then see, oh, but what is this? Blah, 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 blah. And then you don't respond again and send another one and go, oh, but this is fucking like you clearly trying to dig at me. Like everybody could tell.
We're trying to understand.
No,
like,
no.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute there. Do I understand where you would be irritated and feel like it's a fucking straight dig? Yeah, absolutely. But can I understand where someone that was, seeing this stuff was like, holy fuck, like what the fuck? Like why?
You also gotta remember that we knew she joined the same day, so it looks like a fucking troll, man. This isn't my community member. This is a girl that joined my Discord the same day. We have these logs, so it's like,
believe me, I know. I fucking used to have a Discord server and fucking ran it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's not.
But that's still assumption, though. Like that's still assumption.
But like if you've never joined my Discord before, and as soon as you join, you do your big one, it looks pretty fucking suspicious, man. Regardless, look, I have nothing against her, man. I have nothing against her. She took the clip, she ran with them. I have nothing against her. If anybody said anything on my behalf and my community's behalf, I do apologize. But they are very hot-headed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sitting here trying to ruin people that try to call me out. I'm very open for people calling me out. That I'm fine with that. I hold me to the same standard I hold others. Completely okay. But with that being said, at least remember that I give you that respect. A lot of creators won't respond to you. A lot of creators won't give you the time of day. A lot of creators don't even reply to y'all's comments, dog. Let's be real, man.
Oh, we know.
So I give everybody that respect because I was a viewer too. So with that being said, at least give me some type of leeway or give me some type of respect instead of just trying to dig at me like you found the Holy Grail. Because like now, imagine if she posted that video, everybody would been like, "Nah, it's already been debunked." Like we already know what it is, right? So like if we would have just waited a minute, we would have gone there. But she didn't do it that way. She wanted to do it in front of everybody. Also, I have a private ticket system. Like she could have just hit me in my mods up like immediately.
I mean, I'm sure she doesn't know that you have a private ticket system in there.
Why is ignorance my fault? You know what I'm saying? Like
ignorance is not your fault. No, it's not. However, it's also not your fault the way that your people react. However, your people should have enough respect for you that if something is brought into your private domain, because it is yours, you can control it.
Let's see
regardless of how long it takes to control it, right? It's still yours. It's not out on TikTok. It's not being shared all over the fucking place. Well, it's still there.
Hang on. So context matters. We're in a very deep moment where we just went head to head with All Money's mods. We're calling out Perez Hilton. We're dealing with Bella. I'm talking to Austin about the Royal Rumble. This is a very hot moment right now.
Dude, so I've been dealing with the same type of shit for over 3 years.
That's why I'm saying, bro, it's a hot moment. So when you start fucking, like, I'm sure after 3 years, you kind of settle the fuck down where it's like, this is my norm. But bro, like I'm dealing with a lot of shit and not dealing with a lot of shit. I clearly love this shit, but like, it's a very tense moment. So
with me, I'm a little bit different. What I've always done is if somebody brings something and says that I did X, Y, and Z, I don't respond immediately. I come back with the fucking proof and I say, look, here. Now what did I do? But that's me. Also,
yeah, I don't act that way, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't used to when I was young. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't got that self.
And I'm a lot older than you. Like, it's the fucking social media in itself gets really out of hand really fast. And the fact of the matter is, all of that behavior is disgusting. It shouldn't happen, regardless of who does it or when they do it, right? But also, like you were saying earlier, and I'm not defending anyone. Let me fucking make that very fucking clear. The comments that I heard that was
you cut out, my guy. I'm gonna be honest.
That was probably my wife.
You cut out. You were not here no more. Oh, there you go. Now you're back.
Okay. So what I was gonna say is, let me be very fucking clear about the fact that with what I'm about to say, I'm not defending anyone. The fact of the comments that I saw before the explanation.
Hey, you cut out, my guy.
God damn it.
Oh, you're back. There you go.
Hold on. What is wrong with this thing?
I don't know why.
Can you hear me now?
It was happening earlier.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, y'all are all good. Yep.
Okay. So, with what I'm about to say, I'm going to be very clear. With the comments that I heard before I heard the explanation to them later. In the people that you were calling out, Perez Hilton, and I don't know who the fucking other person was, the transgender person or whatever.
Yeah, it's a fella. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I've never seen him before. The comments before about the person being 17, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's foul. Shouldn't have been fucking said. Shouldn't have been fucking said. It's foul. It's disgusting. Should have never been said. Now, the one part that I will say that isn't that person's fault, and this is where true advocacy should come into play, is this person is in Florida, if I'm correct, right?
Correct.
Okay, so in Florida, it is legal for 16 and 17 up to 23 years of age. Now, with that being said, I'm not defending a fucking thing that they said. It's still disgusting. It's still immoral. I don't care about the legality of it. Okay? It's still disgusting. It's still immoral. However, that's where true advocacy, if you stand for kids, and that's the shit that the people that are advocating should be pushing, is law reform, law change.
No, I agree.
That's what should be pushed.
No, I agree.
Not dogging someone because they stated a fact about it. If you want to dog what she said before to the guy that it was his child, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. But stating a fact of a law, you can't dog that. It's the law. Go fucking work and change the law.
No, I agree.
Like, and so that was my thing about that. And I don't know. Again, I don't fucking follow any of those people or fucking deal with them. However, I do stand on what I stand for. And it is foul and it is disgusting. And that shit shouldn't have been said to a father about a 17-year-old child. Should not have been said.
That's why my argument's always been it was also legal to segregate schools. And then we grew up, morals changed. I don't know why the fuck they put it under 18. There has to be a line. You know what I'm saying?
But do you know why those laws changed? Because we had people that advocated.
No, I agree.
Really went out and did
I agree. I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. It's on the people. Well, I don't know. I really hate the American government, but at the same time, I do understand that advocating is like today's way of like fixing things. I get that. I do. I'm just saying that like I don't like the whole legality thing and like how they use it as a defense, as if that makes it.
Oh
better.
yeah, I don't. I mean, I agree with you. It's not a fucking defense. I mean, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's moral, right? Like, I agree with that 10,000%. The only thing that I'm saying is, like, so many people get on this app and other monetized apps and they act like they're fucking advocators, or you know, these people that are going hard for the victims and the voiceless. And
we'll use kidnap for example. He's been talking shit about Joey forever. Don't know anything about him.
Nope. Lies. Had lied.
He did lie a lot. But you say something to him about his area and how many he had in his background, you know, in his backyard. He didn't give a fuck. And that was his exact words. He said that.
And that's the thing. Like, so
well, I lost all respect for Kidnap last night.
Dude, he's a piece of shit. He really is. He's a fucking.
I didn't know him until last night, but I lost it last night because if somebody got you mad just by calling you out and you went straight to homophobia, dude, I don't want to hang around you. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm with you. And that's, you know, that's why I said it ain't got nothing to do with that dude. Fucking, I had some shit sent to me. I talked to my friends about it, and one of them, in their way, tried to come to you, regardless if it was the right way or the wrong way. They tried to come to you. They didn't deserve all the fucking disgusting bullshit that your followers were putting on their videos and shit. That's trashy as fuck. I'm just going to be honest with it. And it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, none of that was because of liking Kidnap. Fuck that crooked-eyed motherfucker. I mean, fuck him. I can't stand that motherfucker.
He comes in my live daily.
You're just sitting here fucking.
I don't even know what he does.
Sitting around. But
he coming in every day.
But I
didn't really have a problem. I spoke my opinion on something, and it definitely turned left really quickly. And I really didn't want to. I didn't. I was just going to let it be. You know, she said what she said. But when I went into your live earlier, and I could see a lot of my chat in there, and everybody's going back and forth, and I didn't feel like there was no way that I couldn't say something.
And all she tried to do is just come out and fucking explain
what happened
and how it happened, right?
Going live is cool, man. I'm all for the clicks and views. I just challenge anybody. It's not even a challenge. It's just a request. If people want to expose me and do that whole thing and talk about my ill actions that they clearly haven't really happened, but if they want to talk about my ill actions, then just talk to me about it. Whether it's live, behind doors, whatever, just co-host me and bitch me out to my face so I can at least respond. I hate this narrative that people are allowed to like, I genuinely think if you call people out and you don't co-host them or give them a chance to say their piece, it's context, of course, it matters, right? But like, if you're calling people out or like blah, 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 doing your big one, at least let them respond. Because if you don't, it just seems childish in my opinion. So, I mean, you let me in a box, which was cool. I
don't really co-host. I'm gonna be honest. It's not really my thing, but I do let people in the box.
I feel you, and bro, that's what I said about Lala. Lala was like, she was doing her big one with me, and I'm like, bro, co-host me, and she was like, I got nothing.
Listen, as soon as this happened tonight, bro, she was all about you. You just dogged her out yesterday, probably today.
Well, so
she was your best friend today.
Well, explain something to me, right? So if y'all are genuinely against this N-word thing, why do y'all still talk to RT?
So RT again. I'm gonna say that
I've said how I feel about it. She says it in music. So when she's riding down the road in her car,
she admitted that she says it when the cameras are off, right?
No, she said when she is singing a song.
Okay, but that's when the cameras along to off. A song. So she just admits she says the word, right? She can say it's the song, but it may be more, maybe not. We can't dictate that, but she did admit she says it when the cameras are off.
I did not. I absolutely sing it in 90s rap music, and that's what I was called out for, was lip syncing a fucking song called Hoes Ain't Loyal.
Yes.
Okay.
So why do you you just keep projecting back somewhere else. Why do your 3 years matter? And something I said that happened to me a month after I got out on this fucking weird ass app. Why is my emotional reaction not okay, but everybody else's is? And you're sitting in a box, okay, talking to an RSO, no offense, Joey, but something I said offended you so fucking hard that you have to drag me all over the app. But here you are making nice with Joey.
Hang on. I'll respond. You're asking me 5 things at a time. Just let me respond.
Come find me after I get off work. I'll be online at 4 a.m.
I'm not gonna be online.
Well, then I'm sorry. I work Monday through Friday. I have a fucking job from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. in Alaska. 4 hours behind you. Clock my fucking hours and find my ass.
But y'all do see the issue there, though, right? Like, it does seem.
But I have said how I feel about it. Listen, I can't change her saying it, just as I can't change you saying it. And I did say how I feel about it.
Respectfully, I'm not gonna be friends with you guys. Like, I just don't. I can't now. I'll look into look, bro, Joey, if you want to hit me up about your RSO case and let me know what happened on the back end, cool. I understand how the Commonwealth is because they hold me too. So if you want to explain yourself, bro, I'm more than happy to listen. I'll hear people out. But as of right now, I don't want to be friends with y'all. That's just my morals. I don't fuck with RSOs. The only reason why I'm up here is because you're speaking on my name and I'll speak back. But with that being said, how are you going to sit here and say that you don't like something but be friends with people that do it? That's hypocrisy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I cannot like something. I cannot like that you smoke crack, and I can still be friends with you. I cannot agree. I cannot agree with somebody drinking and driving. Like that's wild. I'm not trying to be your friend.
I agree. I'm just saying that, like, well, when she says I'm sitting up here, she's implying that we're friends. So I'm really replying to her while talking to you guys. But like, something that has to be talked about is like the reason why you're calling me out today, or it did, is because of my hypocrisy. So if you're willing to call somebody out about their hypocrisy,
but I did the same thing to her. Yeah, so what's the difference? I told her how I feel about it as the same as I'm telling you. That's not hypocritical.
Okay, so are you still friends? Are you friends with her?
That happened very publicly, and they weren't friends or cohesive for a very long time.
Are they friends? Are they friends now?
I mean, they're cordial. They speak.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they go hang out with each other or anything like that.
I just see the hypocrisy in that, and that's okay.
So the hypocrisy.
So what would I have been able to do differently? I said that I feel that it's wrong.
No, I think the only thing
nobody should say it.
I think the only thing you're doing wrong is keeping them around you. It's almost like all right, this is what I said about All Money. If All Money was to come out and say he hopes everybody burns in hell about the Perez situation, they're all wrong. He agrees with Damien, X, Y, and 17. And then kept the people around that supported the comments, I wouldn't believe him, because you're just saying it while the camera's on, but the people around you clearly don't believe so, and you're fine with those people. I find that weird. That's my personal opinion. Now, I'm never going to expose you. I don't care. I don't care who you're friends with, but like, let's get it all on the table while it's here. If you're going to expose somebody for hypocrisy and then keep somebody around that is literally like doing something that you are.
I understand if I hadn't said anything, then yeah, you would be 100% right.
I think the only issue you're doing right now is by keeping her around. I don't think you've done anything else wrong. I think just keeping her around just means you don't actually care what you're talking about. You just wanted to talk. So if you cared that much about the N-word, you wouldn't be friends with somebody that does it that's clearly white.
So did I hear correctly earlier? You were talking about like those clips or whatever on your YouTube,
the gaming ones,
and how it was wrong for your brother's friend or whatever, blah 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 blah, right? And it was wrong, right? And he should have done it.
No,
you said something along that line, but he's young and something else. What was that? Maybe you could repeat it.
Did he go about it wrong? I mean, I guess you could argue that. I'll play devil's advocate all day. Maybe you could argue that.
I'm just trying to understand what you said earlier, because I didn't hear it.
That's what I was saying. Like, maybe if you wanted to argue that, could he have been wrong? Maybe if you want to argue that. But what I have said multiple times on my live stream is first of all, he's young. Second of all, or he was young at least. Those clips are from years ago, or like what felt like years ago.
A year ago.
Yeah, a year ago. There you go. I think he was, I don't know, 17 and a half or something. I don't know. He's my brother's friend, man. I don't keep up with him much. But regardless, though it may, like, that's not an excuse because he was young, but I think he had the best intention in his heart.
Can I correct something?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Cheryl's been in my chat for years.
Who?
Cheryl. I know, I watched it happen, and she's been in Train's chat for years.
Okay.
Cheryl has been around both of us for a very long time. It does not have anything to do with you.
I don't think it does. I also
somebody's saying it in the chat that she's following you around, but
no,
Cheryl has been my people for a long time.
Well, I mean, no, I think that's disgusting as well, but whatever, we'll get past that.
So listen, the things that y'all spoke about last night, I didn't hear it. I've never heard anything about until last night.
Now you know. I'm just letting you know. I'm not telling you what to do with your platform. I'm just saying that's a bad apple. Take it how you want. If y'all genuinely advocate and y'all stand up for whatever y'all stand for, that shit should piss you the fuck off. Now, moving on. This isn't about Cheryl. I'm not going to make it about Cheryl, man. I really don't give a fuck.
I just wanted to address it because
I got you. I don't think she's following me. She had a heart me and shit. I mean, if she's been with you for years with a level 1 heart me, that's kind of choosy and picky, but whatever. And that's on her, not you.
Look, let me explain something. I mean, you've lost live accounts and stuff. So has my wife.
So have I. I've lost a lot of accounts.
A lot. So you can't really go on the hard me's.
I get banned a lot. That's why my name is Guideline.
Whatever.
I used to get banned all the time.
I don't care. It's not about her, man. What I'm saying is, it's the guy that made the comment, man. Like, he had the best intention and did it in the funniest way possible of calling people out for having horrible accusations on them. And I understand that the context isn't there. I could have put it in the description, but the reason why I was posted, because I went back, I talked to my brother, I talked to him, I wanted to know why we posted it other than maybe it would get some views, is because we were clipping in the file, we were doing OBS clips. It goes straight into a file, into your C or D drive, whatever. And instead of just sending people files, which is sketchy as fuck, I could send them a YouTube link. So that's why we were posting them, because then we switched to Metal. In Metal, you can just automatically clip it and send them a Metal link without uploading it to social media. So people wanted to see how Dane, who was known in the game, they wanted to see how he called out the fucking, one's name was Fiddler. I don't remember the other name, the guy that was walking right behind him. I think it was Seamus. But anyway, he wanted to see how he made that joke in front of them while they were walking him out. It was the funniest shit ever because he called them out for being fucking PDFs and having these allegations on them and DV and other shit.
And you can also see where context would have probably fucking, like, completely...
right, but, like, dog, a year ago, I didn't think I'd be a street... You know, like, life changes, man. So, like, I get, like, looking back, it looks weird as fuck. But I'm telling you now that it is genuinely within the best interest.
And that coupled with that other fucking... Because that's the first thing that comes up on YouTube when you type your name in, dude, is that 4-month-old clip.
That's an old account. I don't even have access
to. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that 4-month-old clip.
No, I would love to change that YouTube name and get away from that weird shit. But like, bro, I don't even have access to that YouTube no more, man. I got a new one. It's La Damien. I've paid for YouTube Premium on it for over, I don't know, fucking 8 months now, like, or 7 months or some shit. Like, I don't know. I forgot about that. I used to be Deviate Damien. And then I was watching this fucking guy named, I don't know if y'all come across him, and his name is La Jimmy. And then, like, I was watching him. I said, yo, somebody send me a lion right now. I changed my name to La Damien. And then somebody sent me a lion. So now I tell everybody that it's French and I'm branded as La Damien. And I'll co-host him pretty consistently and ask him why he stole my name. I don't know, man. I'm gaslighting him. But regardless, I don't know. I used to be DVA Damien and everything was under DVA Damien, and then I had a brand change. So regardless, I think he had the best interest in his heart, man. He was doing what he did in a game scenario with restrictions and still did it pretty fucking smoothly twice, which was fucking hilarious because honestly, fuck those guys. They were horrible. But I'm telling you, seriously, if you don't believe this or you just want to know, look into 764. Look into everything that they absolutely have. Like, they're all through 5M, and 5M is a horrible place. That's why we got away from the game. It's fucking vile.
I wouldn't let my son do 5M. So.
Oh, it's horrible, dog. Every IP's logged. Everybody's getting doxxed. It's horrible, dog. Like, people are getting swooted every fucking day off that shit. I mean, it's horrible. The only thing that was my saving grace was I went in there and I understood computers and I had a few panels and I did what I did. But like, that's the only thing that saved me. Now, the other concept that I want to do is karma. I don't like how you sent me a message, and before I could even read it, you're up here screaming at me too, when it sounded like you just want to give me your side of the story after sending me a flying jet. Like, how fast can you switch up? That's fucked up. Because
I can switch up just like that. Don't call me out for something you know nothing about. Something that happened years ago too. Okay?
So it didn't happen.
Don't call me out for anything when you have fucking videos posted like you do, okay? I'm saying you're being a hypocrite. You call me out for something that happened 3.5, 4 years ago, okay? 3.5, 4 years ago. Your shit was just posted. You can make up excuses why it's said like that. There's no excuse. It's disgusting. Just like what I said was disgusting.
And without context, I mean, people they either take your word.
If somebody just
don't.
goes and looks at the video,
I understand. Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to take my word. Are you going to cancel me because I clipped something from a game that somebody else said? Like, bro, first of all, I don't even need to sit up here and argue. I'd be like, bro, that's not me. I'm not even friends with them. But again, that's not what I'm doing. I'm explaining the fucking everything. Like, sure, I posted it, but fuck, I was shit posting. You can see that. There's a bunch of stupid clips on there that have no meaning behind them. So like, I didn't do that, though. I gave you all the context and I let y'all know what was happening and why it was happening. But with that being said, like, if you're just going to switch up, that's fine. But like, are you like reformed now? Like, what happened?
You called me out because of who you sit with. That's why you called me out.
I didn't even call you out. I was so nice when I said that.
Listen, you did. I don't need you to be. You didn't get anything from me at all before you decided to call me out in a lie.
Your freedom ain't so free, friend.
And because you didn't cuss me out like you did anybody else doesn't mean you didn't call me out. Let's be so for real, okay?
It's not a call you out situation, though.
No, nobody could call me out. I don't really give a fuck about who calls me out.
Well, right.
I didn't like how I heard all this stuff after you called me out, and you're being a hypocrite.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're being a hypocrite.
Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because apparently my husband bought me one of these fake vapes and it don't have no nicotine.
I didn't fucking know.
It's a thing. I'm sorry.
Regardless, bro. I mean, like, it's like, dude, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, bro. Because I listened to your voice messages for like half a second. I was like, damn, she's being cool. And then you were just screaming at me on a fucking live. I was like, god damn, bro. Motherfuckers just left, right, up, down. Because a lot of y'all, everybody got their damn, like their reasons. The fucking, Joey's a fucking RSO. Fucking Guideline, you're horrible for being with them. Karma, you apparently said something about kids and everything else. In RT or whatever the fuck says the N-word and wish death on my dead grandma. I mean, made fun of my dead grandma or said she would. I don't fucking know, man. And she said that she would actively weaponize a kid because if there's a kid in her chat, that's ammo, word for word. So it's like, and that was today. So like, I understand everybody got their own issues, but like everybody just screaming at fucking everybody without having like conversations. It's like, why not
have a conversation with me then?
I didn't get the chance. I was on live. I let you know why.
Right. Because you said, no, there's no reason to put her in a box, even though I didn't care to be in your box. Okay. When somebody said there's no reason to put her in a box, the second you did that, you weren't willing to have a conversation with me.
Did you hear why though? Did you hear why I didn't want you in a box?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
It's because I said I didn't have proof. I was like, I don't have proof of anything that anybody said, so I don't want to say anything.
I've said a lot of fucked up shit. That's
cool. I just said I didn't have proof.
I feel like we all have, and so that's the thing. Like, listen, I loved your crash out, but you said some shitty things, things
And
that
I stand on that, and
churches.
I understand that's not going to float a lot of people's boats. I believe this. I believe the bullies. That's not going to float a lot.
Listen, I dig it. I'm okay with it, but that's the thing. Like you say, I feel like we all say shitty things.
So let me say
especially
this.
when we're mad.
All right, and I'm going to say this: if weaponizing a child and speaking on a child like that is wrong, and you absolutely stand against that, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are a lot of people in your chat you need to admonish for fucking sitting there and weaponizing fucking Marie's child against her. For what? What did that kid do to her? To any of them?
I don't know, man. I didn't even look through the chats. I think what they were saying was something about like
is her kid AI? Is it even real? Yeah.
Well, that's wild because they just sent an AI video of me, but or I guess her friend did, but regardless,
So I want to read you her comments because that was what was said, was that she said a whole bunch of stuff. So her first
she posted
all
it saying
day,
that
every day.
Well, she just posted it saying that I proved it was a skit, or I said I just admitted it was me and I admitted it was a skit, right? That's all she said with a screenshot of the Discord.
Who?
We're talking about Marie.
I'm talking about what Marie said. So earlier,
this is Marie. This isn't Amelia.
You said that Marie said a bunch of things in this comment section of
then I misspoke. I think the only thing that I seen her say was she posted a screenshot of the Discord and admitted that I admitted it was me and it was a skit.
That's not the same person.
So that's what I'm trying to read to you. I want to read to you her comments. So she says it's the private account and AI PFP for me, Pookie. That's one comment. And I've opened all the comments, and the only other comment that I see is
she deleted all of them. We have proof of that.
Well, then show me.
Okay, let me. I can't go in my room because hang on, I'm gonna have to mute.
Look. I'm also gonna say this before you really go over there and do all this too. So, if we want to talk about context and what was years ago or however long ago, we can do context in anything you want if you really want to. If we go back to 2020, you wouldn't be calling me an RSO because the laws hadn't changed. So therefore, that wouldn't be a thing. So with context, you're saying that the label is all that matters. It doesn't fucking matter what happened or what's before. The label is all that matters. Because if this was 2020, well, actually 2021, because I didn't have to
different state
until 2021,
it wouldn't be that way
because of a law change, right? So this wouldn't be a conversation about somebody being an RSO. It was no contact. There was nothing like that. Nobody touched anybody. Nothing like that.
And she's saying that she didn't delete anything. I read all of her comments earlier when it was going on, and I didn't see anything crazy. So I was kind of confused as into why when she went live, she was attacked.
And not just that, when you were live earlier, you said, we're not the same to Joey. You touch kids. I this.
And that's not the case at all.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not the case.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that? I missed that. I'm still looking through the Discord.
No, you're good. So what I was saying is, if we talk about context, like that's one of your big things is that there's no context, or that you need to explain your context of the clips, and even though they sound bad, whatever, blah 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 blah, right? So context, from something years ago that no one's there for, that no one knows the how it happened, what it happened, whatever. Yes, you are trying to explain it. You're not just shooing it away or whatever. Well, context is in everything, right? And if you go back, to 2021, before November 2021, then you wouldn't be able to call me an RSO because I wasn't. The law change wasn't in effect. I had been out and free for years and years and years. So therefore, is it just the label? Like, is it the label that is the problem? Because years ago, you wouldn't have been able to use that label, and you wouldn't be able to diminish what I have to say or act like it has no meaning or validity because of a label.
Or we can move to a different state.
Yeah, I mean,
there's different states that doesn't recognize his charge as a registrable offense.
I could move to Vermont. I could move to Tennessee. I mean, there's a bunch of different states.
So what was the law change? What happened?
As Senate Bill 579.
Did you see the comment where so Marie, I have one of Miranda.
That's not Marie.
Okay, so that's not Marie, and Marie's child got attacked by your
Marie
chat.
is the one that the child got attacked by your chat. Like, your chat is sitting here backing you because you stand for this and stand for that, yet they're just as fucking vile as the people you're attacking.
Exactly.
And what did
and
they
that's
say?
hypocritical.
Other than I
feel like how you said earlier, if all money fucks with these people that he's saying he's against after what they've seen, then if these people in your chat that attacked this woman and started talking about her fucking kid, if that's what you stand for, then they need to be blocked and out of your fucking shit, or else you're a hypocrite.
And I don't disagree, Simply Kush, but he just pulled the same thing on me about RT's rapping along the N-word.
I mean, and that's the same thing. If you really are against that, somebody weaponizing someone's child, then all the people that weaponized Marie's child against her for no fucking reason need to be booted from your fucking server in your chat.
Okay, and what did they say?
Lots of shit. Lots of shit.
Just give me a couple.
They said that her baby was fake and AI. I would have to let her say all of it. That was the main thing that I heard.
I'm sure she could send you screenshots and shit, or somebody can.
Yeah.
Just send me screenshots. I just want to know what was said.
And I agree, she shouldn't be. I agree 10,000%.
Listen, we can agree on that, but he coming from somebody that says that they say it is kind of crazy to me.
I mean, and seeing that, then you won't, again, like how Damien said earlier, find a clip of him saying it or whatever. Find one since then, since she was admonished for it, of her saying it again.
Wait, of who?
RT.
She just told us today that she says it.
And so did you.
Yeah, like y'all are the same.
Right. But that's why I had the argument that if it's that bad and you're still cordial, you still hang out with people that's. So
are you going to have that same energy about the people that spoke about her child? Is what we're saying. Like, you're trying to admonish me, and we're getting ready to show you something that you're saying that you're against.
I'm taking it as an attack, but it does seem a little hypocritical.
Okay, well, okay.
I didn't tell you what to do, bro.
I know, but I'm just trying to hit you with what you just hit me with. That's all.
And you can agree that
correct. Yes, if I see anybody say something vile about a kid that has nothing to do with anything, I'll block them. Yes, absolutely.
And if you don't, it's hypocritical, right?
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Miranda or someone will have to come up here and show them, because I don't have them all, and all of them was not sent to me because they didn't want to get me upset.
Okay. I know I didn't watch all of it go down. I know that I was seeing messages in our chat saying that.
And his little people went and told that I was speaking about him in my live today, and I was not. I was not speaking.
Right. If you, as far as bruh, if you couldn't tell, I barely know who you are, who she is, or who anybody is. I'm getting names mixed up, so I don't know anything about your live. So whatever you think they told me, they didn't.
You played it, sir.
You did play it.
I played.
Actually, I remember turning you on one time and hearing Marine's voice.
That is y'all's live. I played like 2 clips of it. Yeah, you're right. And then both clips were like I literally had to get them up in a box so I could understand what was happening because I barely.
And I'm sorry, but the person that got up in the box lied about it. About what exactly happened.
It's a game of telephone. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I mean, it's fucking like, of course. I mean, some people are gonna like say their side. You're gonna say your side, and like, I just want to see screenshots of what they said about your kid, honestly, or her kid, or somebody's kid.
It's my.
I'm sure that Miranda does have it, but
Miranda does because they didn't want me to get upset, and I told them I didn't want to see them.
Weren't you in the live? Did you not see them while you were in there, and they didn't call them out or anything?
I didn't see all of them. No, I sure did not.
Are you sure? Like, did they like have the detective emojis in their name? Because are you sure they were?
Yes, they were your people.
Okay, all right.
And
my one friend is saying it's in your Discord.
What's in my Discord?
What we're talking about.
And look, and not everybody is as versed or goes live as much as people like you or Melissa does. So it's very feasible that they don't see all their comments, man.
I think the only thing that I was right, but like, I mean, I don't think their live was that big, but like, also, you got to understand, like, I can't scroll through thousands of comments, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, believe me, I know.
If it's in the fucking Discord and nobody called them out for that, it would be crazy. But the only thing that I do remember seeing is something about mixing medicines. And then I think they said something about apparently she said something about her kid was sick and she needs to go pick him up. But instead, I think it was just poor wording from her in a warranted response.
She has a husband who is very capable of picking his own child up.
My husband was
I got it from your husband, Justice.
This is what I'm telling you I heard. So apparently, like, this is apparently, like, you were sick or your kid was sick and then you
My
needed
son.
to go pick and then you needed to go
Do
pick
you
him
have
up.
any kids?
Hang on, but before you did that, you had to do a full face of makeup, and you see how that sounds.
My husband was already on his way to go pick our son up from my mother, and I had to go pick him up from my husband. That was already in
And the
the
double
works.
medicine, if it's a high fever, any doctor will tell you to mix
To
Tylenol and
alternate.
Motrin.
Alternate.
The first dose you get both,
And that's
then
exactly
they do
what
every
was
2
said.
in 4 to 6 hours.
Yep.
So,
And
But
it wasn't
that's
even
the-
me that said it. It was Holly explaining to me what I can give him if his fever gets too high when he gets home. That's what was said. It wasn't even me that said that I was mixing medicines.
Sure. Well, so my mods actually just went back. My mom just went back and found everything, and I'm going to read everything to you. So the comments that we have are: you should go get your kid no matter how far they are. I don't care if they're on the other side of the world. You should still go get them no matter what. Since when is 2.5 hours away too far to pick up your kid? They're forgetting that their friend tried to suggest that Damien was a child smeditor. You know what I'm trying to say?
And no one said that.
And no one even talked about that in my live at all.
Okay,
and no one even said that about you.
Okay, well, showing the clip is really insinuating like this is disgusting. You really should have fact checked that clip. I don't know how we didn't hear the AI, but regardless, I understand why they're mad. I support these comments so far. And like I said, if we were talking about your kid, Damien's mods would shut it down. And then somebody said,
it really does seem that everything that we bring at you, you've got a reason or excuse to excuse it away. Like, I feel like Nicole has come up here and said things that she has said was wrong. You know, we've taken on our part, but every single thing that we come at you, you have an excuse for it.
Well, name the only thing that we can really argue here is the use of an N-word. But like, regardless, I mean,
okay, but can I ask a question? Sorry.
Sure, yeah.
Why was an innocent baby talked about in a Discord, regardless if he was sick or whatever? Your name was not even mentioned.
I mean, I would agree if there was something vile said about him.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was vile or not. An innocent child is still getting spoke on in his health.
No, it was more or less about how you're going to pick him up. It was never like, damn, I really hope he does horrible with his health. You're kind of twisting.
No, I didn't twist it. I was just saying it was being spoke that he was sick.
Come the fuck on, dude. Come on, why the fuck are you guys talking about someone else's kid in there anyway? What has her kid got to do with something that somebody else said?
It
wasn't even me.
Because it was interpreted.
Work, bro.
Because it was interpreted that she didn't want to pick up her sick kid until she did a full face of makeup. That's how.
But is ignorance on their part her fault?
What is ignorance? That's how it was interpreted by the way she
was not knowing that her husband was going to get the kid.
Not
that would
knowing
be
that
the
her
ignorance.
husband was on the way to get the kid.
She mentioned that she mentioned that she needed to go get her kid.
Okay,
from my husband.
But it doesn't matter if she mentioned that she needed to go get him or not. Did she say what time? We're talking about context here.
I did. I said that I could not meet
matters.
until 5 o'clock. I did say that.
Okay, but context matters in your clips, but it doesn't matter in her live and justifies people saying what they say.
I didn't say she was a horrible mom. What are you saying, dude?
I didn't say that you did. What I'm saying is these people.
I'm saying that it was clearly if she's not doing anything wrong to her kid, then it was clearly misinterpreted. Which is literally what happened with my clips. Nothing was wrong. It was just misinterpreted.
Why does it always have to go back to your clips, though? Like
that was me. I said that.
Yeah,
it was an analogy. It was about context.
Sorry.
That was me.
Damn, I'm not even being rude. Fuck the attacks. God damn.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
It's just like the fact is, if weaponizing or talking about a child is wrong, it's wrong, right?
Nobody weaponized her, and then immediately after
calling someone's child AI is
everybody was complimenting the kid, man. They literally say it in the Discord. Go through the screenshots. They're all saying like, if y'all called my baby AI, I'd be happy as hell because AI.
And I said that. I said, are they calling my baby AI because he is beautiful?
And they said it in the, I don't know if they told you in the chat. I just need to see screenshots. I'm letting you know what they said in the chat in public with 1,600 people in there. They said it was a compliment.
His mother was not in there though.
Whose mother?
The baby's mother.
I thought you were the mom.
I am, but I was not in there. That's what I clearly just said.
Why did her kid get brought up?
Because I commented on Amelia's freaking video that she made towards his little minions.
If you don't want your kid to hang on. I agree that there shouldn't be anything vile said about kids, no matter who brings up what. But even any type of compliment, not compliment, or the dictating how you parent or whatever, you got to realize this is the internet. Like people are going to talk about that shit. So all these comments about why are we talking about kids in general, don't put them on the internet. That's weird.
He wasn't. It was everybody was asking me.
But nobody guessed you had a kid.
Okay, so hold on. Baby, hold on. This baby is so annoying. Like that, like what?
I say that about kids all the fucking time, dude. Babies cry. They're fucking annoying, man.
He wasn't even crying.
Again, you have an
He was not
excuse
even
for
here.
everything.
Why is that? You're trying to make something that it's not. Come on now. Let's be real. You can call a baby.
You're telling
me if you go to the theater and a baby's crying, that baby's not being fucking annoying?
Okay, but can you look back at my live to see my baby was not crying?
Then why would
the baby wasn't even there? She had to go pick it up.
Then why? Okay, then what the fuck is the context? Because why would they just say this baby's
Your
annoying? They don't
running
know the
their
baby.
fucking mouth where it didn't belong.
This dumb hoe, not me.
Oh my fucking God. Maybe because all she was talking about was the baby. Clearly, baby this, baby that. Oh my God, the baby's annoying. Maybe they're just talking about how much the baby's mentioned. They're just giving their opinion privately about a live.
Okay, but if you knew what I went through to have that baby, your people would shut the fuck up. I waited 15 years to have that baby.
Okay, I'm so happy you have a kid, and I wish y'all nothing but longevity and health. Really, I do. But like, dog, why are we acting like this is bad, dog? Everybody says they're talking about the word baby.
But listen, but let's be so for real. You can point out everything is bad and everybody else, but when somebody has an issue, when their baby is spoke on, kind of like you brought up Cheryl's baby sick, right? And said that he would be with her father, right?
Yes, that is objective reality, and I said it to try and wake her up instead of sitting on live.
That was disgusting, though. Correct?
It's not. It's facts.
Right. No, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Facts.
Why you would say that about a sick baby? Just like it was disgusting what I said.
It was disgusting when Cheryl used her sick baby as an argument.
Oh my God! You cannot take any kind of accountability, and that's why
it's context
you're
for
where
all
you
of
are.
You and excuses. But when somebody else does something wrong, that's it. That's the line.
Well, okay, so there would be a difference between
if we was in there talking about like you don't have a baby, but somebody else, we're talking about Sierra's baby in our private chat, it would be an issue.
And then all you said was her baby was fucking annoying, dude. I don't care.
That's not it. That was just somebody said that, and I specifically went to look for that one. I got about 20 screenshots.
Okay, just go through them real quick, man. Let's talk about them because I'll call people out. I'll ban them right now, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna start back at the beginning. I don't even know what they say, and it's kind of hard to fucking read with the comments.
So I'm Loki watching, trying not to cry, blah blah blah. Everybody, yep, okay, nothing.
So I heard you say that it's facts. So if it's factual, it's okay. Correct?
Yeah.
So again, devil's advocate, not because I agree with it, but what that transgender person said about it being legal in Florida where they're from, that's factual, dude.
Okay, bro.
So morality and factualness are two different things,
hang on. Because when you ask me about because when I thought we were talking about facts, I thought we were talking about something else. Opinionated, it's opinions. Clearly, the baby being annoying is not a fact. I'm never going to argue that. That's a null point. But I'm not going to sit here and say that a baby being annoying is a fact per chance. Everybody has their own opinion. But saying that a baby is fucking annoying that's not bad. That's not
inherently that's not what I'm talking about. You're saying it's factual what you said about Cheryl's kid, and that's why it's okay. However,
so it was really, and it was a dig at her parenting, because why the fuck? Because mind you, the way that I found out about her kid was her saying it in a private conversation, trying to use it as a +1 on me to make, I guess, I don't know why she said it. It was a recorded phone call by the cops, I guess, but she doesn't have it for some reason. If you heard the way that she said it, it would be fucking disgusting. Now that doesn't mean jack shit about what I said, but what I said was a wake up call, because why do I have this bitch on live every fucking night crying about how horrible I am when she literally just told me that she has a dying kid? Or I guess I assume a 70%.
There's no excuse of what you said. There's none.
Okay.
You can believe that in your head, but you're being one of the biggest hypocrites I've came across, honestly.
Okay. Agree to disagree. Do we even know the baby she's talking about is real? Talking about her baby like we care. No, that's probably AI. She thinks I can't see the other part of the boxes there. Like, man, pop yo shit like you was in the comments. Keyboard warriors accent makes me gag. Damn, I'm blocked. Okay, next. They're making fun of her, crack pipes, that whole thing. Oh my god, the baby is so annoying. Baby this, shut the fuck up. All right, continue. That's the same one we just looked at. Oh, she needs.
I apologize.
No. This is different. She needs to disinfect more than just blah blah blah. I'm assuming that's like a pussy joke or something. Next. Stop talking about your kid and something mother and get your damn kid. I mean, that's honestly facts. If because of the way they interpreted everything, that's facts. Okay, this is the same one of the same ones.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. Do your thing.
I just saved a bunch of them. A bunch of them got some.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all. Maybe I saved it twice. No, this one looks different.
Although she's pretty tempting. Although it's pretty tempting to tell her to get off live and go get her damn baby. She's talking about her child, but I'm assuming that says, but gotta put 20 pounds of makeup on first. Great mother, right there. All right, that's nothing. Continue. Why is she on live talking about her kids?
Oh, I screenshotted that one. I went to go read it. Sorry, I know that one double. Let me turn the comments back on. So I don't feel like we're gonna agree on this one either.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just I don't think anything rude was said right there. I don't.
So it's I don't know. I will disagree on that a little bit. The fact that there's even a conversation, and again, like Marie's comments, whatever Marie did say,
and she didn't say anything.
She didn't say shit. Number one, she was live on her own account, didn't have anything to do with you, didn't even mention your name, and your chat decided to go in and dog the shit out of her, and then also do it in a fucking Discord, and talk about everything.
I'd tell my people, man. Same way your people would. If people talk about you, get in there and just fucking.
Mine ain't gonna come start attacking.
Get in there and say shut the fuck up, baby this, baby that, blah 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 blah. It's her fucking live and her kid.
Well, when you say baby, well, yeah, but it's also public. But like when you say baby this, baby that, right? Like you're insinuating that like there was like kids mentioned that like it was like in denouncing the kids, or like it was for a wrong reason. It wasn't for the wrong reason. It was their opinion of stop talking and go get the kid, right? So inherently it genuinely wasn't anything bad, as I knew it wouldn't be. But
because you sat there and were listening to the live when they were listening to it, and know what they heard and how they heard it, and you know that they factually did not hear her say that she had to go get that baby from her husband.
Exactly. If the baby wasn't even there, man, then what do you think they were talking about with those comments?
So again, if she said in her live, and if she brings her live and gets a recording of it, of her saying about the time that she has to go get her child and blah blah blah. So what do you say then? Like, you know, it's not. It's just people running their fucking mouth for no fucking reason.
It was clearly interpreted that they were under the impression that she wasn't going to go get her kid until she did her makeup. And it also, after saying her baby was sick, that's how it was interpreted. So clearly multiple people did. People will call each other out. Not even call each other out, they'll correct and be like, no, I think she meant this. dude, like they're not like one person says everything, then everybody follows. It's like
That's what it seems.
it's not clearly they all fucking okay. They clearly all can fucking have cordial conversation and disagree with each other. It happens all the fucking time, man. And just because
you can't sit here and definitively say that they weren't in there to hear what time she had to go get this said child. You can't definitively say that. So therefore, to sit and justify their actions due to an interpretation is wrong on you too.
You're right, man.
I mean, I'm not saying that they did or didn't.
They made it up.
Again, I'm not saying that they did or didn't, but people can choose to omit what the fuck they hear just to talk shit. People do it all the time, all the fucking time.
I hear maybe they just want to maybe they just want to
skip over fucking Y.
Maybe they just wanted to talk shit. Maybe they should have fact checked first, like Miak or whatever the fuck her name is. But I guess people don't fact check.
They were at her for no reason to begin with. Marie hadn't said anything.
I don't know what to tell you, man. They be jumping live to live. If people say something, regardless if you're involved in a beef and you say something that they don't agree with, I'm sure they're going to voice their opinion and tell you that they don't agree with it. I support that all day long. And at least they didn't even do it in her. I mean, whatever they said in her live, I need to see screenshots of. But as far as I'm aware, they did it in the Discord. So they didn't even tell it to her. So the only reason why she knows is because you were in a Discord and clearly, or something.
They did say it, and I will get the screenshots to you if it even matters.
No, that's fine. If they said stuff about your kids, just let me know. I'll block the accounts that said it. I have no problem with that. But what I'm not going to sit here and just try to act like people calling your baby annoying or talking about clearly they were talking about the word baby. Clearly. I mean, let's be honest. They're clearly talking about a word. So them saying that you talking about your baby so much is annoying, I'm not going to reprimand them for that. And if it bothers you in the chat, block them. I mean, if you want to take a screenshot and then hit me up and be like, hey, look at this. Like your chat's being weird and then block them. That's one thing. But like if it's bothering you so much, just block them.
Well, if you'll read in that Discord, they were complaining about all their accounts getting blocked. So clearly she was doing that.
We do that every time, man. It's like, damn, they got me. We do that every time. Everybody's gonna.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like your argument can't be block them, and then they're talking about all the accounts that they got blocked. I mean, I understand. I'm just saying.
You got a lot of accounts. I know you do. So it's like, and you got some ghosties too. I feel you, bro. We all do. That's just TikTok.
I don't.
Well, I mean, I feel you, bro. I'm just saying, if you want to watch people without getting blocked immediately because of your status, probably you're gonna have some.
For real, I don't give a fuck, because my thing is, if somebody fucking doesn't care to fucking know a person or know the fucking truth about it, then they're not somebody I want to fucking know anyway.
I got you, bro. Some people just like the drama and the bullshit online, bro. So they're gonna keep on watching.
That's again what I was gonna say that too. Like, so I hear you say a lot of times it's the internet. It happens, dude. The internet is full of shock and all fucking value for likes, clicks, and views.
I know, bro. They just fucking posted an AI video of me. I feel you.
She had her husband picking up her kid.
There's such foul ass shit that is said constantly all the time just to get clicks and views. And the reality of it is, and I you may disagree with this, but I'll stand on this hill till I die. If this platform wasn't monetized, none of y'all would do this shit. None of y'all would stand up and call out none of the shit that you do. You wouldn't talk the shit that you talk. You wouldn't give a fuck. You go about your daily fucking life.
I mean, it's done in a different way, but I mean, that's just kind of how yeah, you're right. If people didn't get paid for what they do, they probably wouldn't do it. But at the same time, you can still advocate without doing it full time. I don't think that's...
But advocating is making a change. You're not making a change by
you don't have to spread awareness without, like, people spread awareness all the time without getting paid, dog. Let's be real.
People do, yes. However, people don't only get on a platform that's strictly easily monetized and only spread awareness on said platform due to anything other than
because do you know how about no, it's not no, it's not no, because that's a completely like No, that's completely fucked up. TikTok has the best algorithm, and it literally has one of the easiest ways to find multiple people. You are not going to find this through Twitch. With that being said, it is also really easily accessible to go live when you don't need a computer, you don't need OBS, you don't need software, you don't need anything to run your live. You just get on your phone and you hit go live. So therefore, the influx of people streaming on TikTok versus other apps and everything else is fucking insanely high. Now, it's also monetized. That just adds more people. So the amount of people that get on here and act fucking stupid is going to be streamed. It has to be talked about because these are real fucking humans thinking they're right.
So why'd you give up gaming for talking shit then?
Bro, it wasn't that I gave it up for talking shit, and let me walk you through what actually happened. So basically, I started as a Roblox streamer. I then went to, I think I did Omegle content, and then that Omegle content, by the way, both of those did good. I went to True Crime. That was my absolute best, but then I kept getting 75% of my earnings taken for reproduced content because they don't like YouTube videos being played. So then I was like, man, fuck, I tried streaming video games on Kick because that was my biggest issue is I couldn't stream games on my other PC. It was too weak, and TikTok Studio is the most unoptimized piece of garbage ever. So with that being said, I went ahead and I tried streaming on with OBS. I think it was either to Kick or it was to Twitch. I don't remember. And I was like, wow, this is great. I did a little bit of research. I was like, wow, Kick is a lot better. So because it was a lot easier software to run. So I went to Kick for a while to do like real streaming content. It was going well, but it wasn't enough. Like it wasn't well enough to sustain me forever. I could tell that because it's a lot harder to grow. So then I was like, fuck, man, let's go back to TikTok. I came back to TikTok. I did a little bit of games. I did a little bit of battles. And then I ended up meeting Amber. Me and Amber had these, everybody came to her chat. I started digging into Amber and Cheryl and their daughter and whatnot. And then all that big side of the beef, if you don't know it, you can just look into it. I did all that, and then I just kind of stuck with it because it felt good calling out bad people. That's it. I didn't give it up. It was all natural as fuck, man. I didn't fucking I didn't even know drama pulled views, bro. It was natural. The views just kind of happened to come with.
I mean, you kind of see it when it happens. Like, you know,
I knew nothing, bro. I didn't
say, I'm not saying that you made up in your mind, I'm going to not game and just go talk shit. What I'm saying is you saw that that's what worked. You saw that however you fell into it, that's what started getting you the best capital, I should say.
Kind of. I made really good profits off True Crime. The only issue was TikTok. So like I understand that it pulls really good views. And I mean, like, let's be honest, it's all a business. Everybody goes live for a business. There's a reason why y'all aren't live playing Fortnite, right? So at the end of the day, you give your opinion. If you're good at it, you pay well. But there's also a lot of people that do drama that are dog shit and don't make a dime. Like, really, do y'all think Lala's over there getting rich? Absolutely the fuck not.
Lala's made 20 grand in the past 2 months.
She's made like 60 something since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, Lala absolutely has made a lot of money.
So
after taking me to court for streaming her, like, because that's what I don't just stream her. I mean, I've been streaming you. I stream whatever's going on. She took me to court because I was streaming her. She got laughed out of the court and then came back and started doing exactly what I do. And you I don't, Tick Leap absolutely is a thing. You can 100% look it up. She does make money.
Yeah, she's made $50,000 since 2024. So unless if they just skyrocketed,
it did. That $50,000 has been since the first. When she started doing the streaming like me, that's when it started. 100%.
I'm going through her days and I don't see a single day. Okay, there's one for $600. Every single other one of these is under 100 or under 200.
How far is yours going back?
I'm clicking down. I'm currently.
Give me a date.
I'm currently all the way back at the 12th of last month. Yes, looking at these numbers, that's literally, it's not even close to.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, I'm pretty sure we got, or somebody's got the screenshots.
I mean, she had a pretty good time, but it doesn't. It
100% was like 16 grand in a period of a month, and it's been recent. I don't remember exactly how recent. March.
Just like you've made 45,225 since 11/15/25 on La Damien.
Right, and that would make sense, right? Those numbers add up when you say that, but you're telling me that like.
Hold on. Let's see. Did she finally get herself removed off here? Because you might be looking at her backup.
No, I don't think so.
I'm looking up _Lala_lane1 or _1 or whatever.
I don't think I go.
Regardless, I mean, like, let's back to the plot. I don't care about her finances.
So,
well, I just wanted to correct that because she does make money.
Okay, then maybe she's making bank. Regardless, nobody streams and does this shit for free, right? Clearly, we were all here to make money and get away from our 9-to-5s, man. That's the fucking dream nowadays. So like,
I'm not taking that away from anybody. What I'm saying is, I can't stand it when people act like that's not why they're here doing it. That is why you're here doing it.
Well,
that's
no, because like there's been a couple different times I could have capitalized and made a lot of fucking money, but like, bro, dude, instead of sitting doing a battle with 700 people in my room, I'm here talking to you, man. Let's be honest.
Did you just say that since the middle of last month that there wasn't one day over $100 except for the 625?
I meant under 200.
Okay.
They were all like 150s, 160. There was one 260, and then you get to the very bottom at like the fucking March, and then there was.
I don't know if you're aware. I do work. I work for a union, and I go live at night. I did take a vacation, but
and that's, you know, regardless. Like,
Lala also lives off of welfare. I know somebody else told you that last night, but she gets food stamps, Medicaid, and housing.
They said she defrauded the government, whatever. So does Cheryl.
She does.
I mean, and it's wrong for anyone.
Sorry, but listen. I feel like I've spoke my piece.
Well, I just my main goal is like, have we squashed everything? Are there things you're still going to keep talking about? Like, do I have to worry about this shit?
No, like, I mean, do you have a problem if I listen to you if you've got things going on? Because I do that.
No, I don't. Lala still listens to me. She was like, she hated me, and then I started talking to RT, and she was like, clock that shit. I'm like, weren't you just like, dude, I don't care, man. I tell everybody that you can stream me all you want. You can talk if your chat doesn't like me and you still want to stream me and they want to talk shit about me, that's okay. I'm so fine with that. Just at least, like, if you have shit to say about me, at least include me in the conversation. Call me out to my face. Put me in a box. Get me in a co-host. Tell your chat to come get me. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't care if people don't like me, dog. Like, it is so inconceivably false for people to think that everybody on the internet is gonna like them. Y'all are more than happy to have your opinions, man. And I respect the shit out of y'all for standing up to the masses and saying, man, fuck that guy. I don't like him. But at the same time, it's just like, if we're gonna call it out, let's just call it how it is and at least let me join the conversation.
I agree.
That's it. I don't care that, like, if y'all want to stream me, if y'all want to say like, I don't necessarily agree with them and shit, that's fine. I don't care, man. Like, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like me. I know what I do is very, very niche. It is very, like, bully the bullies. I don't know how I came up with that slogan. It's kind of fucked up. People don't agree with it, whatever. But like, whatever. And it's not that I'm not taking accountability, chat. You got to realize, man, I'll sit up here and say that I was wrong. No problem. I was ready to apologize to Kidnap last night out of respect for All Money. But at the same time, I didn't even do nothing to that man. I was ready to apologize to him until the F slur. That's where he fucked me up. But like, I don't care about. That was today. Yeah, she had a pretty good day today.
No. In the last 561 days, that's what she's made.
But that's, I mean,
yeah, but that's I guess that's under the impression she made over half of that in the past 2 months, which is
no.
Crazy.
I'm gonna tell you, she's made that all but how much is that? Like 40 something?
It's 43,596.
Okay, so
I mean, hey, then go her, man, go her.
Like,
listen, I disagree. We can disagree on that because you should not be getting Medicaid, food stamps, housing.
No. I mean, go her.
Making this money.
No. Go her. But I'm mad that you're taking resources away from families that need it.
Okay.
I completely agree. I mean, like, go her, make your bag, twin. But at the same time, there's people that do need that help. There are people. I don't want my tax dollars to fund somebody that's doing better than half the people I know. So, like, I completely agree. I stand on that. I'm not friends with Lala, bro. I think her take on Perez is absolutely fucking vile, and I stand on that. Anybody that wants to take that stance with Perez, I think you're fucking vile. But hey, you do you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to expose everybody and their mama, unless if you're a streamer. If you're a streamer, you can catch one. But regardless, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I I don't know, bro. I feel like we've had such a long night tonight. I just don't want to have to come back and hear like, oh, now they're talking about you again. Now they're talking about you again. It's cool.
I don't have no problem saying it to you. I really don't.
If we get
and if I really feel like I need to address something, I will send my chat if you're live, or I would message you myself. I don't have no problem.
The only thing I'm gonna say and leave it at this for me is the fact that my wife is not me. I am not a creator on this fucking platform. I do not go live for gifts. I do not go live on my own. I do not go live to fucking do anything. The only thing I might do is jump in a box with a friend of mine. And most of the time, I'm just a fucking comedian that's bullshitting. Like, unless you fucking push me, and then it's different. So with that being said, my wife is not me. My wife and I got married in 2013. I was not a registered sex offender in 2013. That was not the case until 2021. So because a label changed, is she supposed to divorce me? That's one thing. And number two, what the fuck does it have to do with her? We got married in 2013. My charge, my conviction is 2011. Okay. Since we have been together, I did get custody of her kids. I did do a lot of things and have completely become a completely different person, regardless of what anyone wants to believe or think happened. I have been open and transparent. I am the one that has got my own court documents. No one else did. They fucking tried to run and say that they were going to just in the guise of fucking raising money for themselves and never went. I even fucking paid somebody to go get them. Paid somebody to go get them, knowing that they were just doing it for money, to prove that they were just doing it for money. Now, with that said, that is not Melissa. Has nothing to do with her. It's not her fucking past. And for her to be attacked or judged over me is fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. It's fucking wrong. And it shouldn't happen. And if you're going to judge another person based on somebody else's actions, then that is opening the door for everybody to judge every single person in your family for your actions, or vice versa. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
I mean, you do have to remember though that you do have a horrible fucking title.
It's a label.
But it's not my title.
But it's not her title.
I agree. But you just don't have to remember that.
And some people say absolutely horrible things to me. I didn't do it.
No.
And I surely would. I mean, I don't know. I can't believe anybody would expect me to divorce him.
Everybody believes you are the company you keep. But like I said, you do have a horrible title, my boy. And something that you have to keep in mind is a lot of people aren't going to dig into it and don't really give a fuck because you got titled why you got titled. That's just the internet. That's just life.
I really don't give a fuck about what they have to say about me. I never have. I never have. But I'm going to say there's a lot of people that have horrible fucking titles. There's people on here that have been convicted of fucking schmurder, attempted schmurder, fucking domestic assaults, corporal punishment, like all types of shit. People fucking love them. People want to listen to their fucking stories and fucking this and that. And it's fucking asinine. If you took a life, you took a life. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, and I'm also very advocate on like there's people that don't get titles that absolutely should have them. I deal with them all the time. So it's like Isabella should have the title but doesn't have one. There's a guy that's a Rocket League streamer named X1 that made a comment about his 10-month-old son. He should have the title, but he's not going to. So it's like I agree, bro. I'm not saying, like, all I can say is you got a title. I'm more than happy to look into your case. I'm not saying I'm gonna change my opinion, but I'm more than happy to look into your case if you want to send it to me or you want to tell me what happened, give me your paperwork and whatnot, and just show me black and white, and then I'll form my own opinion. But as of right now, like, you got to remember, a title is a title, and a lot of people don't respect that title because of how those titles have hurt them in the past. It's just it's fight or flight, and that just is what it is. And the reason why people get mad at her is because she's associated with you. And it's basically affirming your actions, and that's what everybody's going to say. And I mean, you are the company you keep. I get both sides of the argument. I get it. I'm just saying, me personally, I've been hoed by the system. I'll never be hoed to be a RSO. That's crazy. But I'm not saying it's impossible either, because I think the American, like I've said multiple times, I think the justice system is absolutely fucking crooked. And I will give you the benefit of the fact that a lot of y'all people are going to sit in these comments, and even this goes for my chat, because I know they're listening to everybody that fucking hates this guy because he's RSO. I completely understand. I feel you, because fuck a RSO, but at the same time, I know damn well y'all are going to sit here because y'all actually get a conversation with him to hate him a lot more than you'll hate every other politician in the motherfucking world. And that's just how I feel. All these big people, all these rich people, y'all are never going to hate them as bad as you hate Joey. And I will stand on that because people don't hold people accountable no more because you think they're rich and they're untouchable. The exact reason why I'm calling out Perez because he's big, celebrity, rich, and he thought he was untouchable. So now I want to touch him. Pause. But regardless, I don't fuck with the title. I'm good on it. But at the same time, the same standard I hold you to is the same standard I'm gonna hold every politician to. So like I said, I'm more than willing to look at your case, but until then, I personally understand why people won't change their opinion.
And look, and I'm going to tell you, I don't care if people change their opinion about me for real, because I'm not on here for.
That's not what he said.
Anything.
His charge isn't my charge.
My charge isn't her charge. That's the thing. So, you know, and again, it's fucking completely asinine. And if you know anything about Virginia court systems, you also know that anything involving a said minor, it's not fucking public. You can't fucking go get transcripts. I can get a sentencing order, I can get a disposition. That's about all you're gonna get.
So,
right?
Okay, so your argument, I guess while I'm here, man, I've already asked you, I've been in and out, bro. We've been doing this for so long. My brain is fried. So give me like a TLDR of what exactly happened. I guess like a general assumption to where if I ask for paperwork or you need to prove it, you can 100% prove it. So what happened?
So I was a dumb fucking stupid kid, right? And I knew this woman that I knew since I was 15 years old, who was 10 years older than me, that was dating my cousin, and I started fucking her when I was 15. She was 25. Okay, now that's important to go into the rest of the story. Fast forward years later, run into her again where she's working at a grocery store, whatever. I was just through a really bad breakup. I was also a raging fucking alcoholic at the time and was going through a lot of shit. Doesn't matter. Not an excuse for anything. Okay. However, we got in an argument one night on the telephone. We're fucking going back and forth, blah, 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 blah. She says she's going to call me from another phone, which happens to be her daughter's phone. I get a text message. I'm pissed off. I don't even fucking read what it says. I'm like, you can just suck my fucking dick. That's what I say. 12 days later, I'm at work. I get arrested. In 2011, there wasn't phone records and metadata like you have today. So the only thing that mattered was black and white text. I had no criminal history from beforehand. Well, I take that back. I'm not going to say no criminal history. I had a petty larceny, and some driving charges, but nothing serious. I was held without bond. My defense attorney, public defender, was also running for Commonwealth attorney at the time.
She was grown, Jelly.
There was no discovery ever done. I didn't find out until 2024 when I got my own fucking paperwork that there was a motion filed right before I took a plea deal. There was a motion filed that excluded witnesses and witness testimony. So basically railroaded, held without fucking bond, forced into a plea, even state, and you can see that in the paperwork that I do have, that I did not agree with the fucking plea deal, but I was shoved into it anyway. The judge deemed that my counsel was fine, that blah, 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 blah. And boom, that was it. That was it.
So she was 15 and you were 28?
No, I wasn't 28.
So the argument was with the adult.
The argument was with the adult.
She grabbed the daughter's phone. They continued the argument. Within the argument, he said, "You could suck my dick," and because it was in the child's phone,
she said it was sent to her. There's not records like there are today. So what they had the phones for over 2 years. There's been stories saying that there was pictures, there was this, there was that, there was contact, there was blah 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 blah. But you know as well as I do, if any of that shit was in the phone or fucking remotely fucking accurate, I would have been charged with it. I wasn't fucking charged with it. It was a bunch of bullshit, and it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. It's a plea deal. A plea deal, you can't fucking go back. You can't fucking argue it. You can't fight it. It's a plea deal.
Right. There's people out here that force women to have sex. I'm sure there's some right down the road from me. I'm sure there's some right down the road from you.
So the actual contact was between me when I was 15 and the woman was 25, who was the mother of the one
There was no, like, they didn't have any proof that, like, it clearly...
They had a single black and white text message.
But they didn't have any proof that, like, or, like, your defense attorney at all, like, didn't have any proof that there was, like, it clearly didn't sound like a conversation with the kid?
No, there wasn't. So there wasn't fucking anything that was back and forth except for the message that said that. So if there had been back and forth, I want you to think about this logically. If there had been back and forth and a grooming and or situation where there was multiple explicit things said to this person, it would have been more than one charge. Each message is a charge, right? I was never even charged with more than one charge. And that's unheard of in a situation like that. If you look at people that are involved in things and stuff, they always have multiple counts. And it's because they say multiple things. There was only one charge. There was never two. There was never three. There was never anything else. People talk about the amended charge.
The public defender was also running for
the
Commonwealth
public defender
attorney
was also
that year
running
too.
for Commonwealth attorney. There was never a motion for discovery, which means that my attorney never sought to see what evidence was available, what evidence wasn't available. All he did was keep telling me to take a fucking plea deal. He only petitioned for me to have one fucking bond hearing, and that was it. Never made another petition for another bond hearing. Now, mind you, people get placed on bond for all types of things, and you know that, right? Like, people get placed on bond for physical acts. People get placed on bond for murder. People get placed on bond for...
Yeah, I got a bond for pulling the Commonwealth, by the way, in Charlottesville, Albemarle. I got placed on a bond for pulling a pew-pew on a security guard, but my other charge that was cussing at somebody over the phone, I didn't get a bond for.
So, dude, that's fucking insane. But they pick and they choose, right? And if you're somebody that has... So the way it's supposed to work, if you have ties to the area, not a flight risk, you don't have any capiases, you're supposed to get a bond, right? But you have to have...
Like, yeah, like, I would argue yes, but, like, where did you go to court?
Louisa County.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's really fucking...
Yeah, exactly. So... And you also got to think about the culture of the time too. In
2011,
Chris Hansen was just coming on the scene.
Not even
fucking, there was all that, like,
so different.
This was a big hot thing back then. So you just got lumped in with all the fucking other ones, no matter what you did. No matter what you did, no matter what you didn't do. And I'm going to tell you, if you sit...
Okay, I fucking, goddamn, like, because I'm in a fucking pickle, man, because you're from I grew up in Orange County, bro. Like, you're from... Like, I'm in a situation, bro, because it's... Look, like...
You know Dustin Welch?
Fuck no.
You don't know Dustin Welch?
I don't think so.
He's from your area. He's a little bit older than you, though.
So we're from
I got out of there pretty quick.
Another thing. I know somebody said to say, so my ex, if anybody goes looking into my husband...
And try to say that I have drug charges and shit. No, I don't.
My ex and my husband have the same first and last name.
So
different middle names, but same first and last.
Right.
But however, I mean,
well, hang on. Let me say this real quick. Like, I'm in a situation. I know my comments are like, I'm watching my comments here and your comments because, like, I take everything in, like, while I can. And of course, all of my comments are, your story makes no fucking sense. Like,
it doesn't matter. I don't care if anybody.
Right. But, like, I can't fault them for that, and I can't fault you for doing. But this is where I'm conflicted. Like, I'm genuinely fucking conflicted, and I want my chat to understand what I'm saying because Tricky, Dolph, everybody in my fucking chat, everybody will vouch for me on this. And if I got my dad in here, everybody, we have all, like, me and my dad have both been hoed by the Commonwealth. My pew pew charge is self-defense. 100% all the way. So, like, I'm not saying you can't get hoed. Now, this is a very, very fine line of getting hoed because, god damn it, you have a title that's fucking horrible. Like, I can sit here and say I got hoed and it was self-defense for a pew-pew and nobody's going to give a fuck, right? Like, nobody's going to give a damn. But you got hoed and now you're an RSO.
No, hold on. Let's talk about that for a second. So, at the time, right? Say you're in a situation like this, okay?
Well, hang on. That's why I want to finish off with is I got hoed because we have so much pew pew violence. They're gonna make a statement out of everybody that does anything with a pew pew, even though it was self defense. I still got fucked, and my defense attorney was like, nah, like, you gotta.
Defense attorney probably told you, did you pull it?
Like,
that's the letter of the law.
Yeah, take the plea.
But that was the same thing as them having the text message in her phone, although it was meant for the adult.
Doesn't matter.
His attorney said it's in the child's phone, and unless you said her name in it, then there's no way to prove or disprove it, and told him to take the plea deal.
How did they prove that how did they prove it was the kid's phone? How do you prove that?
All the mother has to do is say it's the kid's phone. Like, I mean, that's it. I mean, and I'm sure the kid talked to other people. I'm not denying that it was the kid's phone. I know it was.
Anyway, okay, so then you did that, and then what was the law that changed? What happened there?
So Senate Bill 579 was passed in 2020. It didn't take in effect for me until 2021, which you can see on the state registry of initial registration. So 10 years after the fact. Senate Bill 579, Virginia needed to be compliant with SORNA, okay, which SORNA is the federal guidelines for sex offender registries and blah, 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 right? So Virginia wasn't compliant and they were going to lose funding. So they passed Senate Bill 579. And not only did they get compliant, but they went overboard and added a bunch of other fucking charges that weren't required by fucking SORNA. So that's how that happened. So for 10 years, free man, complete.
You can look it up, Jelly.
Yeah, look
he
it up.
He just told
Senate
you
Bill
the
579.
fucking Senate bill.
Then explain this. If you don't believe that, then explain conviction date of fucking December 2011, initial registration 2021. Explain that then, if I'm telling a lie.
So they held on to this message for 10 years, waited for a
No.
No. We came home. Listen. We came home to a letter from the Virginia State Police on our door saying that he needed to come to whatever where you signed to get your shit.
Here, hold on.
And it was a letter stating that his charge is now registrable.
Look, hold on.
And the original charge? I'm sorry, my brain's fried. I'm sorry, I'm asking about questions.
Hold on. All right. So you're familiar with the jails in the area, right?
The what?
The jails in the area?
Yeah.
Central Virginia Regional Jail. You know where that is?
Yeah, Orange County.
Yep, James Madison Highway, right?
Yep.
Okay. June 15th, 2012, because even though I took the plea deal, and even though the plea deal was a charge that wasn't registerable, the jail didn't fucking believe it. I'm going to tell you that now. The jail didn't believe it and still tried to make me register back in 2011, 2012. Okay? So I'm going to read this to you, and then I'll show it to you. So this is titled Commonwealth of Virginia, Department of State Police, June 15th, 2012. Central Virginia Regional Jail, Records Manager, P.O. Box, blah, 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 James Madison Highway, Orange, Virginia, 22960. Dear Records Manager, the Department of State Police has evaluated Joseph Wayne McDaniel's registration, determined that his conviction of Section 18.2, 374.3, subsection E, in the Louisa County Court does not meet the requirements for registration under Chapter 9 at this time. Therefore, we are returning the registry form. So,
now, to the little girl that said whatever the fuck she said that the Senate Bill 579, I'm going to read it here for you. In 2020, Virginia enacted Senate Bill 579, which comprehensively restructured its sex offender and crimes against minors registry to align with federal standards. The changes impacted offender tiering, registration processes, and offense definitions.
Mm-hmm.
No, because he took a plea deal.
Yeah, I took a plea to the conviction. Now, and a plea.
That original charge was what is it titled as? Like, what was the charge?
18.2-374.3 subsection E. It literally says solicitation for fellatio. So suck my dick falls under fellatio. It's the word.
It's called retroactive. And look, I don't know what to tell you.
And you can look.
We don't have no reason to lie. I promise it wasn't anything we were fucking excited about.
And you can look up the fact that the law clearly states that intent isn't necessary. Meeting someone isn't necessary. Doing anything isn't necessary for a conviction. That once a message is sent like that, the message itself and the crime is committed after the message is sent.
And I'm assuming like you were just fucking broke or something. You had no money for a lawyer, or
I couldn't get a bond to get out. And I don't have.
He had money, but his roommate took him.
My fucking yeah. So, but I don't have parents that fucking would fucking pay for shit like that. Like that would fucking. Dude, I have nobody.
I mean,
like
it's kind of what happened to me.
You get fucking railroaded, and I'm gonna tell you, anybody in the world if you're sitting here saying I would have never fucking pled guilty. If they're sitting here telling you you're not going to be you're not going to be registered, and you can go home in a couple months, you're gonna fucking plea out.
That's fucked up, like, because that's valid, because that's literally what I did. But again, 2 different charges. But
it is two different charges, but it's the same
the sad
concept.
thing is you can say that and somebody understand it, but he says that it's absolutely not. It's just crazy to me. And the thing is,
I think like it does like.
Look, here you go. Hold on.
I'm assuming the court cases. There's no like evidence like logged of like the original text.
They never got a discovery.
There was never a discovery.
The fucking attorney never fucking filed for a discovery.
Because you took a fucking plea and everything.
No, actually, he should have filed the discovery well before he even pushed me into a fucking plea. To be honest with you, but he never fucking filed it.
Oh, so you took a plea before there was a. Okay, I got you.
Actually, I took it all the way to trial date, and fucking my lawyer just kept fucking pushing it. He kept fucking pushing it.
Because Virginia likes the convictions.
And he was like, look, it's already been stated and it's already been told you that once the message is sent, intent and shit don't fucking matter. Like, if you take a bench, the letter of the law is you're guilty. Doesn't fucking matter. And he's like, this is the best you're going to get. No registry. You get to go home in a few months. I was like, well, fuck it then. Whatever. It's not like you're going to give me a bond to go get a regular fucking attorney.
And if you don't believe us, we've put the paperwork out where it shows that he didn't file for a discovery.
And also, if you don't want to believe me about the fucking law, I can send you.
My address is very public. Very public.
Look, I wish a motherfucker would.
I do too.
Look, so here, November 9th, 2021, Mr. Joseph Wayne McDaniel, 5602 Lyons Road, in which I have a copy of this. I can show it to you, since people want to say I'm lying about the Senate bill. Dear Mr. McDaniel, Department of State Police has reevaluated the requirements based on the 2020 law changes that it took effect in July 1st, 2020.
No, because...
So there wasn't a law change? So the state police lied to me and just did this anyway?
Right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people... And that's the only thing that irritates me about labels. Is people act like it doesn't happen. How many people have you seen that have been fucking arrested?
Can you not, like, get this shit transferred over? Like, there's... Like, can you hire a fucking...
Look, I'm going to tell you, I've called attorneys. I've offered to pay because I've got adult money.
Not just that. Like, we could move to a different...
Yeah, I can move to a different state.
But we built our whole life here. And the only thing that the registry affects is TikTok.
Is the internet.
Is this. That's the only thing that it truly affects.
Look, and I'm going to tell you this. You want to fucking be enraged?
All of our kids are grown now.
Well, like, that doesn't matter anyway. You want to be enraged about a label? Be enraged about Virginia laws. Do you know how many restrictions I have? 0. I can live next door to a fucking school. I can go to a school. I can work at a fucking daycare. There are 0 fucking restrictions.
Wait, are you allowed to own firearms?
No. That's a felon. A felon can't.
Yeah, I know. But did you see the new laws they just passed about firearms? Have y'all seen that yet?
Yeah, yes, and I definitely, because I am a felon, and I want to...
I won't be able to get mine back.
I want to try to get mine back, personally.
I won't be able to get mine back because of solely being labeled. That's it.
Regardless, I'm just saying, bro, it's not even worth it no more. They can't... I'm sorry, I'm getting off track, but you can't sell shotguns no more. You can't buy ARs no more. You can't have anything bigger than a 22.
Oh, they changed all that?
Yeah, no, I didn't think that's what you were talking about.
You can't have anything bigger than a 22. You can't have a visible gun in your car while you're not in your car. Hang on. You can't have a visible gun in your car anymore without being in your car. They're allowed to take your gun, repossess it, not give it back, and take your car. And the guy that signed all this in for our fucking for our Congress to push it and everybody to push the laws is from Bangladesh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. No, it's sick out here, man. Virginia's twisted as fuck. We got worse gun laws.
Something about if you hadn't been in trouble for so long and you don't have a violent charge.
Yeah, you can get your gun rights back. Yeah.
Yeah. You can get them restored. Yeah, but there's really no point.
But there's restrictions on fucking what you can own now.
Yeah, we have worse gun laws than we have worse gun laws than California now.
Well, at least they haven't done what fucking Maryland did with that. What was it, the Red Warrant or some shit? Like, if you're a gun owner, they can fucking like do something called like a red warrant and come in and fucking full tactical SWAT your fucking house if somebody reports that you're mentally unstable or some shit. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Let me get back to my lie, man. If you want to,
absolutely. Listen, I appreciate you listening to his story. I definitely appreciate the conversation. We don't agree on everything, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to agree on everything. I appreciate you listening.
away from all this, I haven't even talked to my chat, man. I miss my kids. If you want to pull my live up, whether you get on or off, if you want to pull my live up and listen to my opinion, you can. Because like I've still got more to say, but it's just mainly to the people that support me. I mean, realistically, at least y'all. I mean, we were growing about it. I feel like we all went about it the wrong way. I feel like we were all screaming at each other, but hey, it was good. It was good entertainment, so I can't even be mad at it. But like I said, if y'all want to hit me up, I'm more than welcome to look into it because, like I said, I mean, I'm an advocate for what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And you know, at the same time, I mean, again, your title is different, but then there's a lot of people that don't like felons either. And some of, you know, I know people that have homicides that got out of jail and became the best person ever, you know.
Look, I mean, how many people have you seen or heard that have been locked up for fucking rape for 30 fucking years and they found out they didn't fucking do it?
Yeah, no, I get it. I do. I understand that point. I don't like that point because a lot of bad people use that point as
and they do. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, so I don't really argue that very much, but at the same time,
I have not, like, that's my thing, and I'm just gonna say this, and you can take it as you want. I have not denied me sending a message ever, not once, not since this first fucking came out. I have not fucking lied about any of it. I have fucking told the truth about the fucking law change. I told the truth about my fucking attorney. I fucking and have had the fucking paperwork to back it up. Like, you know, and nothing has ever changed in what I've said. I don't switch up based on who I fucking talk to or who I'm hanging with or whatever. There's been a lot of slander. There's been a lot of bullshit, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, why don't you fight it?" Well, let me tell you, there is no attorney in Virginia that wants to commit career suicide to take a sex offender's case to try to get them off of retroactive to the Virginia State Supreme Court.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I hear you. All right. Let me get off this bitch, but like I said, I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, I got to go to work in the morning, so I'll probably get off myself. But thank you again.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, I got to go to bed, y'all. Y'all know I got to be up early as fuck.
Well, good night.
Good night, baby.
Love you, safe. I only jumped up here to defend.
Trolls.
I only jumped up here to defend the medication thing. I have sent a screenshot where we were talking about the baby being sick, and I said I had just took Nora to the hospital a few weeks ago because she had strep so bad. She wasn't drinking or urinating, and they came in the room with Tylenol and Motrin and 2 other medications, which was a steroid and lidocaine. And they gave it to her, all of it, to her at one time. Damn. I said, and it blowed my mind because I actually told them, whoa, why are you giving her that together? Right. And they're like, when they have a fever that won't break or they're in pain, you can do it to help break through the pain and to break the fever. So that's something that they took and ran with, and so, but I wasn't going to be rude and interrupt, but
that's all right. Somebody asked how he was affected because people are shitty. Because I go live and I have a platform and I make money, they be shitty to me about it.
Oh, call my jobs.
They've called his jobs, all, you know, those types of things.
Every restaurant around them's been called. Every store around them's been called.
Gas stations.
And
the
again,
guy that he registers with has been called.
Oh yeah.
So many times.
So many times that he finally had to tell him, "I'm not his fucking daddy."
And let's just get something straight, guys. He's not on probation.
Nope.
So calling a probation
been on probation
officer
for
is not
so
going to do
many
you no
years.
good.
Yeah, the kid's school.
Yeah.
So
all the things.
That's all I was going to say. I'm falling asleep. I'm going to bed myself. I love y'all.
I love you. Everybody already said good night. I'm sorry. I like to say good night to everybody, but I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to take my ass to bed. I hope y'all have a good Wednesday. Happy hump day for tomorrow. What is tomorrow? I know. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. It was in 2011. Not quite 20, but mwah.